I guess I can't blame ya. It has been a while. Well, don't sweat it. I've already recorded that history. You'll remember soon enough. Huh? Looks like VIIR's calling ya. Alright, it's time I head out. Later!
Why has it been weird?
Player? Player? Player!
Oh.
I'm down here!
It's just, well, look at that. Whoa.
Please, look down
Check out our
there.
room. Oh, look, we've got, like highlights, points of interest, keeping the marker in the centre of the screen for a certain period of time, cause different reactions.
Goodness. You weren't listening to a single word, were you?
Not really.
I will explain it once more, so you better listen carefully this time. This world has been created from parts of your world and our own, weaving together.
Oh, cool, check out our phone there.
According to Krar, this sort of
Got on
world
charge.
is
Pretty
called
cool.
the VIIR dimension. However, it seems there is still much she does not understand, as she was unable to explain anything further. This room is influenced by both of our worlds, but it seems the effects of your world are much stronger.
Ugh.
And, for that reason, we have decided to simply refer to it as the Player's Room. This room may be accessed using a gate, but the VIIR dimension's coordinates are unstable. I'll be coming by periodically to adjust them.
Cool.
Still, it is almost like a dream that we are able to interact with the player like this. We have been made aware of your existence long ago, but we could not find a way to speak with you directly. That is why, until recently, we've only communicated with you through the Thank You for Playing corner. Were you aware? I apologize. I have veered off topic. I will now explain the various commands that can be executed within the player room. First, about this object which I received from Krar. It is the historical record of your past guidance, and I have prepared it as a game.
Okay.
Please, play it if you desire. Additionally, the goddesses of the 4 nations will come to visit this player room eventually.
Look at that side shift there.
Although, they will not unexpectedly visit you. You will be able to welcome them in at a more convenient time using this object.
So we can get the goddesses as well as, I think, Adult Nep as well, if I'm not mistaken.
And I would be
Watched a
quite
few of them,
pleased
but
if you could meet with them.
not many. I wanted to keep
This
it for
concludes
streams
my
and stuff, though.
explanation
I don't
of
think
the
we'll
player room.
mess around with the
Did you
VR stuff a bit
understand
too
it?
much. At the beginning, anyway, though. So the interface shows concludes. Do you understand? I do indeed. Shaky
I'm
head.
glad.
Oh,
If you
well,
ever
not
need a
yet.
more detailed explanation, do not hesitate to let me know.
Cool.
Things may become more noisy on occasion, but I hope we can get along from now on.
Okay. Cool. The player room is a room where you can play the game via gameplay by obtaining room objects. You can redecorate the room as well. Sweet. Any experiences you had during the game will also be saved as memories. Okay. Gameplay, VR visits, and memories. Okay, so we've not got any of them yet. So let's play the game. Let's play, everybody. Here we go. Jumping right in.
Since this world and I were swallowed by this dark vortex of delusion. Except, it didn't swallow me. It was my doing. I threw myself willingly into this maelstrom. But it's pulled me down deeper, and with more violence than I could have ever imagined.
It's a Pokemon. So for those new to the game, the game's kind of split up into like its own 3 different story arcs. There's this one, where we'll meet Uzume, Orange Heart, and it mainly centers around her Neptune and Nepgear. Then there's the Gold Third, where each of the goddesses gets their own little story arc, which is kind of cool.
Save me.
and it kind of drags on a bit. I felt like it did in the last one, but it was nice that every goddess got their own little story arc. And then there's one after that as well, which accumulates all together, and that's when you get your second transformation, where we go into Super Saiyan 2. But this is the first one, which is Zero Dimension Neptunia Z, Twilight of the Desperate CPU. So there we go, jump right in.
Game industry. A world which exists outside of our reality, where 4 CPUs protect and rule above each nation. The nation where CPU Purple Heart rules, Planetoon. The nation where CPU Blackheart rules, Last Station.
Also, I know Noir's voice in the VR bits is different. It's a different voice actor, but I don't know if they've changed her for the main game, but we'll find out together, I suppose.
The nation where CPU Whiteheart rules, Louis. The nation where CPU Greenheart rules, Leanbox. In the past, game industry had been exposed to threats such as the deity of Sin and the CPU of the ancient nation of Tari.
The Deity of Sin was such a pushover as well. Remember that in the second game. It had such a great premise, such a great build-up. That boss battle, I don't know if I just over-leveled or something though, but just it was such a great premise where it was right from the very start. It was like the Deity of Sin just messed up everything and you're literally on the back foot. And it was really, really cool. And then I got to the end and it was literally like smash or dead, like the end. It was like, okay.
But thanks to the efforts of the 4 CPUs, a lasting era of peace has been maintained. However, as they enter the CPU shift period, their enduring reign is approaching its end.
No. Whatever shall we do?
Taking a nap in the warmth of the Planetoon sun is the best.
I've missed this actually, which sounds really stupid, but I've not got it actually on me. But Cyber Dimension Neptunia, the last Neptunia game, they didn't have real-time 2D sort of like animated background characters like this. Sounds really dumb, but it had so much character to it though, and it was sorely lacking. I don't know if it was a budget, a time constraint thing though, but it just made like these little cutscene things just not as invested though, but because you couldn't really gauge a proper reaction. It was just still images. I mean, like, it still looked very artistically very, very pleasing, but it's just like these, I miss these.
Although, I kind of feel like I just had a super creepy dream. Ah! What was that noise? If I didn't know any better, I'd say that sounded like something plastic slamming against the concrete. I think it came from over there. Maybe I should go take a look. And so, here we find our heroine in a spooky back alley, shrouded in darkness in the middle of the afternoon. Yeah, this isn't weird at all.
But it's not. It's like Brooklyn.
Someone, save me!
Huh? Is that a voice?
Someone, anyone, save me! Save the Zero Dimension!
Hello? Someone there? Come on, answer me! That's so weird. I could have sworn I heard it coming from around here. Wait, what's this on the ground? It almost looks like a game console? But who even
It's a
makes
Sega
this?
Dreamcast, everybody.
It's
Look
got
at
a
that.
white body, a swirl mark. Even a sophisticated game sommelier like myself has never seen anything like this.
I like the fact that it's a blatant rip-off of the Dreamcast. One console I never had, I've always wanted to own.
Here, so I guess
Still
I'll
expensive,
just deposit this at the Basilicom for safekeeping. Yeah. Hey, Nepgear, look and look. I
It's
found
Sophie, everybody.
cool
She's back.
vintage
She
game
looks a bit different, that's all.
console.
Oh, really? Maybe we can try playing it later. Also, welcome home, Neptune.
I'm glad you made it back safe and sound.
This kid is Nepgear. She may seem older, but don't be fooled. She's my little sister, the CPU candidate of the nation, Planetoon.
I do agree, actually. Speaking to Tanya a while back, and it is true, like, they basically introduce all the characters in every single game, assuming that it's your first Neptunia game each time, which is kind of cool, because it means the fact that you can jump on at any point and not be completely lost. But for long time fans and stuff, or like myself, like I played a lot of the other games, it's like I know all this stuff, and it's like it kind of gets a bit not irritating, just a bit drony after a while. So, but thankfully, like the nice and short, snappy things like that, so it's not too bad.
This is not the time to be goofing off. I will not forgive you today.
Ah! It's Isti! This small fairy-looking girl is Histoire, or Isti, as I like to call her.
These glasses are steaming up so badly. Oh shit.
Planetoon's first CPU created her in order to keep a record of the nation's history, and right now, she acts as Planetoon's oracle. She's cute till she opens her mouth and turns into a little dictator. It's a character flaw that I'm gonna talk to the writers about soon, because
Neptune, listen to me. We're in the midst of a game industry's shift period, and this is simply not the time for brash behavior.
Ah,
Behavior?
come on, Isti, lighten up! It's just a little old shift period. Wait, what is that again?
Even though I had explained it so thoroughly, I will explain it once again. So please, listen. The CPU shift period is the season when citizens begin searching for new CPUs to follow, instead of placing their faith in those already presiding. We're currently in the window of time when rumors about the CPUs will begin circulating, tarnishing their reputations.
Oh no, we're gonna get outsourced, everybody. We're gonna get new, younger models.
In fact, at this very moment, the other CPUs have been working relentlessly to prepare specialized teams to counter any allegations.
I'm totally fine. This is Planetoon we're talking about, Isti. My people love me. Besides, isn't Noir the only one who's made an actual team? VIIR has that MMO tourney, and Blonde has Rookie Novelist Awards coming up soon.
Dear me, why is it that all the CPUs lack a mature and appropriate sense of danger?
Come on.
Hey! Don't just lump me in with those lazy idiots, Histoire!
Oh, by the way, this girl is Noir, the CPU of Last Station, the nation next door. She's a friendless, lonely soul. Aren't you, Noir?
You shut up! I'm not lonely.
That's just the way the cookie crumbles.
So I
Anyway,
can't
Neptunia,
tell if that
when
was a
did
different
you
voice
fix this
actress
console?
or not.
Looks
I
like
think
it's
it might
pretty
have been,
broken.
actually. Could have been. Bloody jumper stop.
I'm not sure if I can. It doesn't look like technology I'm familiar with. May I inspect it for a moment, Big Sis?
Camera's doing my head in. It's blocking out some of my text, so I can't see it properly. That's a bit better.
It cannot be helped. It appears I will be constructing a solution on my own for Planetoon's safety yet again.
Anyone, please. Save us!
God, this bloody camera.
Huh? Neptune! Did you hear that?
Oh, I knew I heard something earlier. Good work, Neptunier. Where's it coming from?
This is gonna sound weird, but I think the voice came from inside this console. Oh!
What in the what is this? Why are we getting swallowed up in our...
Oh no! Oh crap! And I pressed X too quickly. Oh yeah, those glasses are doing my head in. I'm gonna have to take them off, everybody.
Oh no! What should we do? I can't move! Neptune!
Oh, so bright. Ah, this. Let's go. It's a bit better.
We're getting sucked in! Ah!
No! That's where our journey begins, everybody. also, like, every single one of these little stories as well has its own little intro song as well. Nice. This is the Mayor's Skelter prison actually as well, so survive. Crack inside. So hopefully everyone's having a good night and you're enjoying me, enjoying watching me play some Megadimension Neptunia VIIR as we try to experience the differences between this one and the standard one as well. Or if you're watching this on catch up because you're watching Eurovision, then hello from the past. So it's something that I completely forgot. Normally each year I watch the Eurovision, but I said that I'd stream tonight as well. So, but hopefully you take time in between the worst best TV of the year to see me play this.
Neptune, please wake up. Neptune, please.
Oh, come on, Junior. Give me 10 more minutes.
Oh, excuse me, everybody. Bloody hell, that just came out of nowhere as well.
This isn't the time to be sleeping. Look around.
Ugh, you're so noisy. Wait, did Isti find out we're slacking off to fix that console? Has she finally morphed into a bloodthirsty demon? Huh?
No, it's worse. It looks like the streets of Northwich.
Oh, right. This is just a dream. Okay, well then. Night, Nepgear. Turn the lights off on your way out, okay?
Oh, it's not a dream, Neptune. Get up.
No, this can't be possible.
We'll get to gameplay soon, everybody. There's a lot of story in this game, so but we'll get to the main meat and chunk and see what the differences are.
I don't know.
Quite soon.
When I came to, you were just here. What happened?
Well, I don't really know where this is, but I don't think it can be helped. The city's collapsed, there are weird cracks in the sky, but, you know, this is totally a normal occurrence in games.
Neptune, even if it happens often in games, this should not be happening here, in reality.
Yeah, but let's not sweat the small stuff, alright? Hey, there might be some NPCs out and about. Let's go for a walk. I'm sure that'll be 10 times better than moping around in a place like this.
Yeah, you're right. It's better than just waiting around for an event to appear.
That's the spirit. Let's go.
Here we go. Well, we've got gameplay, everybody. Have we got gameplay? Teach me SD. So, dungeons are dangerous areas where enemies roam. Control a character with a left stick and aim towards the destination. So I can swing weapon, I can jump, and I can dash. Action. You can swing your weapon forward with X or square, jump with circle. If you move while holding L1, you can move while dashing. You can open the main menu of options. You can check characters and your formation, as well as use dungeon escape items. Press F on the D-pad. You can check the floor map of the current dungeon. You can also check your currently accepted quests with right on the D-pad. That's fine. Okay. Nameless Ruins. So, there we go. So I'm not too sure I can actually notice any difference so far, but then again, we've only started, so. Okay, so we've walked forward, everybody. That's our gameplay for tonight. That's it. Now we get to
That's pretty weird. You'd think there'd at least be a cat, a hologram, or some. Hey! Anyone here?
There's something really eerie about this place, Neptune. Those cracks running through the streets and buildings don't seem like regular cracks.
No, they're not.
You're right.
Find out what
They're
they are
all
later.
Green and pretty. I feel like if I stared at them long enough, they'd suck me right in.
There are similar cracks in the sky, too. It's almost as if the fabric of space and time itself has cracks in it. And these buildings...
It's the one, everybody.
They feel familiar. Kind of like some of the ones we have back in Planetoon.
Would Planetoon look like this if we were to enter an apocalypse?
Don't say things like that! That's bad! When I look more closely, I don't recognize any of these areas. so I don't think it's Planetoon.
Doi? Come on, little Nep. That city's my backyard. I'd recognize it if I was walking around it blindfolded. Well, it does us no good to keep brooding here. Forward march!
Where does her confidence come from at times like this, I wonder?
My confidence, you ask? It's obviously because I'm the main character. No matter what happens, we'll make it through with my pro-tag rule set.
Just like Zombie Apocalypse, everybody, kids don't die in them. It's a fact as well. I see they didn't fix that. Ah, they're just monster stuff so stupid.
Loud is all.
That's funny.
It's just a run-of-the-mill first battle baddie. See, Neptunia? My pro-tag rule set has found local person number 1.
No, Neptune! No matter how you look, I don't think we can converse with it. It's full of murderous intent.
I guess so, huh?
So dumb.
And here I thought we'd finally run into someone else besides us.
It's the thing, the guy who basically voiced that probably got paid too much money for that. At all, that's terrible. Or maybe it's just Gary from, like, I don't know, like HR, who was like, Gary, we need you to do a voice of a scary monster. He was like, oh, well, I acted once, I was one of the shepherds at a school play. It's like, right, you're hired.
But if
So-
the enemy is raring to go, we've no choice.
So
Nepgear,
dumb.
let's transform and stomp it.
Right!
Behold my power!
Processor unit, set! Huh?
But nothing happened?
Oh no! It's Steve from Accountants, guys, we're all back! So, okay.
Ah! Hey, that's dangerous! Oh, I see. You don't know it's against the rules to attack during a transformation sequence.
I don't think a monster will understand even if you tell them that.
I don't know why we can't go HDD, but we have to take care of the enemy in front of us first. Let's go for it!
So HDD, for those new, is when we go Super Saiyan and we can transform into our goddesses stuff. Which not only change our appearance and our base stats, they also change personality as well. The only person who doesn't is Nepgear. His personality stays the same. Some transformations are a bit more drastic than others. There's some characters in here which unfortunately aren't for the cusp, but there's some which go through quite a drastic change, let's just say, when they go HDD.
Okay.
But that's another conversation for another time, everybody. So. We set the following characters to the Vanguard. Okay. Okay. So in a party, you can change characters' equipment, check and learn skills, and check their status, as well as change coupling and formation. You can also check lily ranks. With coupling, you can set the Vanguard and Rear Guard combination of battle by using the part skill switch in battle. You can switch characters. There are also some coupling skills you can use based on the combination. Basically, you can only have 4 people active out at a time in the party. The other ones you've got with you, you can put as back support. You can swap them out, but if you pair them together, they'll get friendship ranks, which are the lily ranks, and then the higher you get, you can do combo skills together. There's certain characters that can learn like unique sort of stuff, like both Nepgear and Neptune can learn like unique combo attacks and special attacks, which only they can learn together. So it's an interesting system actually, and it basically means that even as your backup stuff with party members with most RPGs you wouldn't care about, on this it keeps you thinking, because obviously like they're still useful even if you're not exactly playing as them at the time. So it's a really cool system actually, and there's ways to increase that faster as well. So it's so I completely forgot all about that system as well actually. Like it's a really cool system, and I wish stuff like Final Fantasy and stuff would introduce stuff like that as well. So it's a good system. So, in formation, you can change the position of the characters at the start of battle. These positions affect the turn order at the start of battle. So basically, like you can have your person like at the front, which will attack first, but they'll obviously be in the firing line. So you can have like a more tanky character, and then like your more support at the back and stuff, and yada yada yada. So simple stuff like that. So okay, so skills. So equipment. So we've got this is our wooden sword. Normally we start off with this 180, but obviously we've got these disgusting these disgusting DLC weapons. And we'll go with Paraxy for that one. A dive sword. Critical damage plus 18 actually. We'll go with that one.
How's that?
And then we'll change. Oh no! So Nepgear doesn't get the 4 goddess stuff. Oh, shit. Okay, fair enough. Might do chips. Okay, fair enough. So basically, that's fine. Okay, so Neptune's going to be a
Start the tutorial
bit
battle.
OP.
Everyone, use this fight to learn the basics, alright? Okay, it's a promise.
Okay. So I must admit, it is a lot cleaner actually in terms of the graphical quality. I mean, it's there was something a bit
Seen this monster before.
I wouldn't say distorted, but it kind of had like a very grainy feel to it. Like this kind of feels a bit more smoother, but it might just be me. But yeah, like, it seems a bit cleaner.
This is a tutorial battle, so no matter how crazy they look, we'll win.
Okay.
It's true. Teach me SD. Battles are turn-based command battles. You will win if you defeat all your enemies. You'll be defeated if all allies become KO'd. Basic attacks are used via combo by moving the left stick in the range into the range to attack an enemy. The X combo button command will light up, becoming acceptable. You enter the combo settings screen and you can set as many combo skills as your AP allows. When your combo skills are set, you execute your attack. To end your turn, select a defense from the square button, a command. Defense skills are skills that prepare for enemy attacks. So basically, what's new in this version is we can basically use a full defense and then we can counter. But the more defense we kind of use, you'll get double AP points for your next go. So sometimes it might be handy to sort of like spend a turn to sort of like build up your AP so we can do more special attacks and stuff. Though it's again, it's an interesting mechanic and it's definitely something that I'm kind of eager to see what's happening. Check the enemy's information with the touchpad. Take advantage of the enemy's characteristics such as abilities and weaknesses to plan your next attack. That's fine.
What should I do?
Okay. So kind of a bit like, I wouldn't say Tails, but you can kind of like move around, and this is our hitbox here. Special cross combination. So combo, we can do a attack, and then we can do a Zamba. Oh Christ! Look at that weapon! It's almost destroyed it already. Watch this now, right? You ready? So as you can see, Neptune's weapons taking off loads.
What should I do?
And watch Nepgear's now. It just like looks like no damage. We'll do a power slash, and then we'll do another six. Watch this ready. Well, it does a bit, but nowhere near as much as that does. So we broke it already, everybody. Sorry.
I can do it if I try.
You can, Sophie. Yes, you can. She's back, everybody. Back from the atelier, and she's helping us with defeating the weird googly monster things. And I have no idea what they're called.
I'm getting even stronger.
Level up.
I think I'm
Level
a
6.
little closer to Neptune now.
Level 6. Nice. Teach me SD. Item skills are skills that allow you to use items by consuming PP pocket points. It's possible to use the item as is or use several items at once, strengthen or change the effects. If you move to the edge of the battlefield, escape in the menu will become highlighted. Press R2. You can attempt to escape. You can attempt to escape once per turn, and even if it fails, the turn will not end. The more you repeatedly try to escape, the higher the chance of escaping becomes. During battles where escaping is not allowed, the mark above will be displayed. Let's go. So basically, if we run into shit, we can run away, basically.
We didn't even need HDD.
But why couldn't we transform?
We did with our super pay-to-win weaponry. Yay.
Oh!
What's up, Neptunia?
Neptune! It's our shares! I thought something was weird. I can't feel our shares at all.
Yeah, right. I trounced a certain noir in a character ranking contest. That popularity is like the source of our shares. So, That's ridiculous. It's gone.
So the shares are basically like the source of their power. It's kind of like, if you were to kind of say like Dragon Ball Z, like the key energy is basically how they draw power. It's kind of like if all the key had gone, they couldn't obviously use their powers and stuff though, and it's basically, this is what happens where the shares have all gone, and that's why we can't turn into Super Saiyan.
What?
But you'll learn more about that as game progresses.
Shares are the faith people have in CPUs. It's impossible for them to be at 0. And for us to be unable to transform in a post-apocalyptic horror world like this, we're going to be sterilized.
Please, calm down, Neptune! Also, that monster we just fought, have you ever seen anything like it before?
That super gross mutant bug thing? Nope. And I kinda wish I never had. What about you?
It was my first time too.
If you've ever watched hentai, then you've probably seen something like that.
Unfamiliar monsters in an unfamiliar land. Where the goodness are we? Can we actually get out of here alive? I've tried contacting East VIIR, but the end gear keeps dropping out of range, so I can't connect to the phone or the internet.
Do you remember the N-Gage, everybody? The weird, like, Nokia, like, games console phone. I had one of them. And what a phone. It was a good phone, actually. I mean, like, obviously it was designed to play games and stuff, and the games were pretty alright. But the phone itself was really good. It was well ahead of its time. Kind of had, like, a computer interface where there was, like, loads of folders and stuff inside. And one of the first phones had Bluetooth as well. It was really, really good, actually. I think it was a bit overshadowed because the design, the shape of it, and the games for it, like, some were really good. Like, Tomb Raider was a direct PS1 port, which was nice, and it ran really, really well. But stuff like the Red Faction port was awful. So it was one of them, like, sort of like, it was a good idea. Oh, yeah, that, and the games were expensive, though. But, mate, the N-Gage, it takes me back.
It'll be just fine. You worry too much. Just leave everything to your big sis. And let's be real here. Roaming around strange new lands, beating up monsters is way better than working at a boring desk.
Neptune, I think you only feel that way because you hate working.
The only thing I hate is not having fun. Come on, let's make the most of this, little sis.
Neptune, I don't know if I can have fun.
Always up for danger.
I'm sure we'll be fine if we're together.
There we go. You look way cuter when you smile. Let's keep moving.
Okay.
Gonna get some more gameplay, everybody. Yeah, so enemy symbols roam within dungeons. If you touch this enemy symbol, a battle will begin. You can swing your weapon by pressing X or square. If you hit an enemy symbol with your weapon, the battle will begin. With the first strike state called symbol attack, in which your allies can attack first. If you touch them while swinging your weapon and get attacked from behind, the enemy will strike first in the battle with a back attack. Careful. So basically, if we attack it first, we get a first go. If we don't, then we don't, basically. So destroying by swinging a weapon. So there are obstacles within dungeons that block your progress. These obstacles are called destructible items. Oh, sorry. Destructible objects, sorry. They can be broken by swinging your weapon with X. Small chance of obtaining an item when breaking destructible objects. Break them if you can. Cool. So generic kind of RPG stuff.
Yay! Successful surprise attack!
Where's it? There it is. Oh, we're just out. That's terrible. We are just out of range. That's okay. / and a L slash.
Here I go!
Oh, what? We missed completely. Oh. So, like, the higher we get as well, we can get, like, new combo attacks and stuff, though. So, obviously, at the start, obviously, you get to see.
Prepare yourself!
Christ.
What should I do? You go
pay to win weapons, everybody.
Victory!
Disgusting. Okay, so...
Like a kangaroo! Like a bunny! Jump! Boing!
So I don't think we can get that chest just yet. Oh! Credits obtained!
Wonder what's inside.
Life fragments.
It's our chance to attack together!
I'll nip you all up.
So one thing that I do find a bit strange, actually, is it never makes a sound when you connect to hit an enemy on that. Something they didn't have the first time. And I know it's not a big one, but it's a bit... It's still a bit weird, actually. Like, it never feels like I connect properly. But small gripe. There's such a small gripe in what's obviously a very good system.
I did it!
There.
I've been waiting. All over.
There's these.
I'll be serious!
They got range for days. These things. At least I'm fighting punies, though. The little blue blob things.
Total.
We'll get to them though eventually.
I'm getting even stronger.
Level 7. Are we? Yeah.
Level up.
Nice. So, is it me or am I seeming to heal
Check
after
this
every
out.
single battle?
I wonder what happened here.
Like blue
Hey,
reflection.
Neptunia, let's try climbing to the top. Maybe we can figure out where we are.
Okay. Wait for me, Neptune! This can't be.
What? What is this?
No way.
It's a destroy building.
Just where is this?
Aha! Look over there! I see somebody!
Oh wow, you're right!
It's where we meet Uzume, I think.
Oh no! She's surrounded by a bunch of scary monsters!
There's no way a local could fight against that many. Let's go, Neptune.
Yeah, let's go help her!
Excuse me, everybody, but yeah. Long day at work today. Long day. So, it's alright, actually. It's just long, busy. So, same every Saturday. Day job keeps me busy.
Wonder what's inside.
Eject button.
Jump! Jump! Boing! Like a bunny.
So we can speed up. Wow. So this system, that speed up thing, is new as well. It's kind of taken from the Final Fantasy 12 Zodiac Age remake, which, because it's quite a long game with a lot of grinding, it kind of makes that a bit more easier, which is nice. But I never felt. I mean, this game kind of felt like a bit of grinding, but apparently it's a bit easier. So I don't kind of get why they need it now, though. But it's a neat addition, though. I mean, you know. So.
It's my turn!
Okay, so we'll sack this one. Power Edge and L slash.
Here I go! I did it!
Nice.
Whoa! Whoa!
So there's more enemies than these pixel Vader things as well, I believe. Okay. Obviously tutorial, so you can't expect us to have like every enemy all at once. So. Okay, so we can't really do much here. So we defend. So, I mean, I kind of like this little cool, like, simplified little, sort of like, it's not a pentagon in it, so it's like 5 sides in it, so it's,
Total victory!
little kite-shaped sort of like menu in the middle as well. And I kind of like the combo stuff as well, so it means the fact that I'm not always using the same combos, which is nice, actually. It's a good... Ah, there's different enemies! Wow, everybody. Don't I treat you nice? AP, so I've not got any of that yet. So, but we can attack 2. Use you, and use you. So, you can also, obviously with the different weapons, like some aren't just like straight squares as well. There'll be some people like who have like more range sort of like positioning on their weapon attacks, and there'll be some which arc as well, some which only split off its side. But also because we've both got swords, it just looks like it's the same attack pattern, straight in front.
I think I'm a little closer to Neptune now.
So, but you'll see all that as we progress and we unlock like different characters and different weapons and stuff. So. Obviously, all at the beginning, so hopefully you guys enjoying the stream as well. I know I'm not talking much, but I kind of want the game to do the talking for me, I suppose, though, as well. So, but obviously, any questions and stuff, though, I mean, please say hi in the chat and let us know. But if not, then just sit back and relax and enjoy this game. So, but it is... Oh shit, we got back attack. Oh no, which basically means we don't get a first attack. That's fine, because they had to waste their turns moving, which is fine, because it means that I can just do this, do a Zamba, and attack. They're dead. That's fine. Boom. So with the Neptunia games, although I do own them all, I've not played through all them. I've played through the mainline series, I played through the rebirths. I played the original Neptunia. It was really, really weird. They've all got guns and the battle system's really, really awkward. And it's one of them things where the story was still good, but you can tell that it was a good story wrapped in a shit game. That's why they did the rebirth stuff, and they basically they redid like this sort of battle system, which was in Victory, which is the third game, and then they did the same system for the rebirth ones, which were the VIIR, which is for the better itself. And then I played through all the rebirth ones, really enjoyed them. The first one was great. The first one was absolutely amazing. The second one was alright, where it focused on Netgear and the CPU candidates more than the main 4 goddesses. So basically, like Netgear at the moment, like she's not the only sister. I mean, like, there's other ones, and they're called the CPU candidates rather than CPU goddesses. They're kind of like the younger sisters, basically, itself. Everyone has one apart from VIIR, the lean box goddess, but that's quite funny because basically, like, she tries to steal everybody else's sister for herself, though. It's pretty good, especially Netgear as well, though, as well. So it's quite funny, so.
Here I go.
Oh. Yeah, we are healing after every battle. So I don't know if I like that or not, because it means the fact that, similar to Blue Reflection, it's a really good RPG, it's just, it was a bit too easy, because every single battle, your MP and your HP recovered, and it was a walk in the park. It was a walk in the park. And even if you went on hard, it's like, okay, granted, the combat was a bit harder, but you still healed at the end. You still had like all your powers and stuff, though. And it was a bit disappointing, actually. But I suppose that's like if you want a challenge. I suppose it's if you don't, then it's fine. So, but yeah. So I've played the mainline series. I've played the original V2 on PlayStation 4, which I enjoyed. It was good. And I've played most of Sega Hard Girls crossover one, which was good. That one focuses more on IF and the Sega girls, which are they're quite big in Japan. They're sort of a bit like this. They're kind of like, they'll like take mix out of like gaming basically, and they were quite big for a time. And then what else? There's Action U. Played a bit of, which is the Hack and Slash one. Blank vs Zombies. I've not played that one. Again, that's the Hack and Slash one. I played a bit of Producing Perfection, which is like an idle sort of manager game. And then they also did Noir as well, which is like a turn-based strategy one. I have that. I've not played it yet. The turn-based strategy games, they normally take a while, and they're quite time-consuming, so I kind of wanted to save that one till kind of the last one. So they've had a lot of games in the Hyperdimension series. I think it was one of these things that's definitely put Compile Heart and Idea Factory on the map. A lot of their other RPGs, like Fairy Fencer, what else? Dark Rose Valkyrie, like Mary Skelter. It's like they're all good RPGs, but they've never really been like the killing blow. And when this come out, it was obviously a lot of references and stuff to like the game industry and just fan culture and stuff, and obviously fan service as well, you can probably argue. And it was something that I think resonated and sort of clicked, so hence why this series has done so well. And the others, obviously, oh, and the Mega Quintet as well was another one as well, which was a very underrated game, I thought. A very, very rough game, but one of those things where you see past the cracks, you get a good game out of that. Something that I really need to complete, actually. I'm really, really close to the end, but I missed 2 side quests, and it means I can't get the true ending, which is really fucking irritating. But no, it was a, yeah, but I suppose Compile Heart and Idea Factory games like this, they're kind of known for being rough gems. Obviously, they don't have a budget of like a Call of Duty or Destiny or something, though. But obviously, they're never gonna be. I mean, it's very, very rare that a Japanese game is gonna get a very big budget and stuff. But they make do with what they've got, and they utilize their resources very, very well. So, if you were to give a Western studio the same budget this game is given, I can guarantee you would not get a game like think of like the same sort of genre as well. Like, you wouldn't get a similarly made product if you were to have the same budget, the same sort of size team in the West as it. Not a chance. No. Not an absolute chance. Pay to win weapons, go! Should really take them off, you know. It's just obliterating everything. It's ridiculous. But then again, it's quite a long game, and I've got such a back cat of stuff to stream as well. I mean, I did promise you guys that I would do Gravity Rush 2 as well after we complete the first one the other day, actually, as well. What a game. If you've not played Gravity Rush, definitely play Gravity Rush. What a game. Fucking pay to win weaponry. Come on. Just outrageous. So. Obtain some credits. Buy some stuff with that. I know we can do the little meta game where we can send out our little minions as well later. We can get items and gold and stuff, though. That's quite a fun distraction, actually. Obviously, we're quite some ways off that, though, but that's a good one, actually. I like that. So, we are level 8. Oh, no, level 10 already. Jesus Christ. Yeah, we are steamrolling through this. So they weren't joking when they said that V2R's difficulty is easier. I mean, at this point, I mean, obviously I didn't have my DLC weapons. I got them a bit later on. But even so, it's so much easier. It's ridiculous. So if you've played the other one and you're watching tonight, then you can clearly tell that this is kind of a cakewalk. But it's still fun. It's still enjoyable. And here we have Uzume. Steve from McGowan again, with his Oscar-winning voice acting there as the monsters.
Ugh, these pricks are still crawling out of the woodwork.
We're about halfway through evacuation. I'd advise you start heading back now.
Umio. I won't spoil who Umio is, but Umio is great. He's probably my favourite side character in the Neptunia series. He's so good. You'll find out why as well. It's just super dumb. So funny.
Me? Half? We need to get them all out of here. Besides, if I leave these bastards alone, they're just gonna be on our tails all night. This is gonna end right here.
Steve from accounting with his Oscar-winning performance yet again. Is his broad range basically, everybody?
Yeah, I got it. I'm the only one who can fight anyway.
So, as I mentioned earlier, when they go HTD, their personalities change. Uzume's one, as I said, like it's different. It's not quite the most drastic one, but it's kind of different to where her personality is now. So we get to see that in a minute, actually. Super dumb. Funny.
We found our first citizen. Hey there!
People? I could have sworn there were a lot more monsters before we got here. Did she defeat them all by herself?
Man, I'm just glad we finally ran into someone. Hey, lady, could you tell us where we...
Oh, reinforcements now of all times?
Come again?
Ah!
Whoa! Chill out, lady. I'm just trying to...
You're not half bad. The name's Uzume Tenobushi. What's yours?
Neptune! It's Neptune!
Your name's frickin' hard to pronounce.
I get that a lot.
You're a lot stronger than you look. You're like the perfect prelude to it.
Dang it! Just listen to me! We're already super tired from getting sucked into that crazy vortex, and I'm just trying to get back!
Sorry, but I'm not the type to get all cozy with the enemy. If you think you can fool me by pretending to be human, you've got another thing coming.
We're not enemies! Just listen to me! Seriously, like, I know I'm #1 on Game Industry's Hot 100 chart for nicest people ever, but I'm about to get super pissed off.
Game it? Ugh, what the hell are you even talking about? Eat this!
Chest Buster! Stop! Huh?
Please stop, you two! Your name was Uzume, yes? Like my sister said, we have no intentions of fighting with you.
You'll hear this background music a lot as well. This seems to be like the main sort of like Neptunia soundtrack as well. So soundtrack's pretty good actually to this game. So it's, well, to all Neptunia games actually.
I'd be really happy if you could help us. So, can you just listen to us for a minute? We aren't going to attack you.
Yeah, what's your problem? Just help us, jeez.
Neptune, this is your fault too. Why are you picking fights with strangers?
My bad. I was getting a little too hyped.
Who they ever got to voice the stupid monster stuff? I've said it like literally all the time, but gets me every time.
This is gonna have to wait until I clean this up.
Outrageous.
Yeah, let's mop this spit up.
I wanted us to stop fighting.
It's too late for that. Here we go.
So Uzume Tenobushi has joined our party. I don't think we've got any cool weapons for her. I don't think anyway. It's fine. Oh no. It's fine. Okay, stats. No, it's stats, isn't it? Okay, so maybe we can't, I think.
Step right up, you ugly
I don't think
sack
we
of
do,
flesh.
actually, but
My name
we'll
is
see.
Uzume Tenobushi, and you're all already dead.
What should I do?
Okay. I think I can get 2, can I? If you position this just right, I might be able to get 2. Ah. No, I can't. Ah, it's like so close as well. Oh well. So now you'll see Uzume's weapon will have like a different attack arc now. As you can see, it's more of a cone. Again, this is where I was talking about the different weapons and stuff and different attacks and stuff like that. Actually, we'll see if we can't arc both. There we go. So we do shockwaves and then pinpoint sounds.
You're in the way.
So she's quite weak at the moment, but then again, obviously, like she's the lowest level party member at the moment as well, so it's fine. Get Netgear on the go.
Prepare yourself. I'm sorry.
Ooh.
Target confirmed.
Hey! Ouch!
Annihilate.
Oh!
Shit, how many goes does he want to get?
All over.
Well done, everybody. Simple as that.
Woohoo!
Do I look cooler now?
Level 8 for Uzume. As I said, get used to hearing the soundtrack. It's on a lot.
Dungeon cleared or whatever.
I'm finished over here too.
Is it really over? I guess I'll thank you two for now, but just be honest with me. You're not its underlings, are you?
Uzume, I'm not sure what it is, but like I said before, we aren't here to fight. We're just looking for help.
There are really humans that survived? I can't believe it!
How many times do I have to nepping tell you? We aren't the bad guys.
No, I know! I didn't mean it like that. It's just, I can't remember the last time I've seen people, let alone fight alongside them. It was wrong of me to attack you the way I did. Please, forgive me.
It's okay. I'm just so glad you believe us.
Oh, it's all good, Uzume. I know how it goes. I'm just relieved to know there are other people roaming around these parts.
Well, I'm actually the only other person here. That aside, if you're not its underlings, who the hell are you girls? You seem pretty strong, but...
We're... how do you say... lost?
We suddenly found ourselves in this city. We were looking around to see if there was anyone else, and we finally found you.
Lost? You mean there are others who failed to escape and are surviving in other cities?
Failed to escape? From what?
Surviving?
Hey! I thought we cleared the dungeon. What the heck is it now?
Finally, it's arrived.
Big bad's coming. Our full action cutscene, everybody. So it just repeats the same thing as you're watching the intro.
What is that huge thing? Is the last boss already appearing? We didn't get blown to the end of the game or something, did we?
I don't know who or what that thing is either, but it's the one responsible for turning this city and the entire world into a wasteland.
Is this the one behind all these weird cracks and rifts we've been seeing everywhere?
Right, and it doesn't just destroy cities, it destroys the earth and sky as well.
You're going to try and fight that?
That's exactly right. I've been fighting with it for a long time.
Something that giant is just too much. Please, Neptune, tell her to back down.
Alrighty, now I'm getting all fired up too.
Huh?
Our opponent's bigger than a skyscraper? That's perfect! In fact, bring it on!
Neptune!
Nep Jr., I'm the pro tag! There's no way I'll lose!
I appreciate the gesture, Neptune, but this fight is mine and mine alone.
It's useless to try and stop me. I staunchly refuse to listen to people all the time. I do what I want, and I want to help.
Please be reasonable, you two. If you think about it sensibly, there's no way you could win against something that gigantic.
Sorry to interject, but as a CPU, it's my sworn duty to deliver justice upon the one responsible for ruining this city.
Huh? Hang on a sec. Did you just say you're a CPU?
Oh yeah.
The
I
plot
guess I haven't
thickens,
mentioned that
everybody.
yet. Well, that doesn't really matter right now. This place is about to become a battlefield. If you're not prepared to get your hands dirty, then run. Far away.
Uzume, let's get out of here together. I'm sure we can devise a strategy to defeat it that doesn't involve battling it head-on, so...
No can do. A pack of monsters like the ones we just fought are advancing along with that giant. I gotta stop him here, no matter what. I need to create a window for the others to escape.
That giant thing looks terrible enough, but a pack of monsters too? Also, what others?
Well then, with courage like that, I'm even more pumped to help you out, Uzume. Let's get ready to rumble!
You girls aren't ready for a fight like this, and you're just gonna hold me back. Like I said, just hurry up and get out of here already.
I don't wanna.
Run away!
No. If I ran away now, who's gonna be here to help you? I'm not leaving you here to die. We're doing this together.
Oh, come on, let's get me some gameplay, everybody. Jesus.
Besides, even if we really can't hold our own,
I like the story,
we can at least
but
buy you some more time.
I want to play some games.
Neptune. Okay, you're right.
They
Neptune,
did do a pretty good
if
anime
you're
of
going
this
to
actually
fight,
as well. I've only
then
watched a
I
few
will too.
episodes. Never really came out over here on DVD or Blu-ray actually as well. Only in America, which is kind of a shame because games and stuff are all fine. Now we've got region 3 unlocked consoles and stuff, but the DVDs and Blu-rays and stuff they've never been. And you can't really get a... Well, you can, but they're so rare, they're really expensive to find a region 3 Blu-ray DVD player as well. It's just not worth it. You might as well just watch it on YouTube or some other streaming channel though, but it's always so inconvenient though as well though. But I don't just... Come on and just give me the Blu-ray in the UK. So
You two are so dense. Fine then. Listen, if we're gonna be fighting this thing together, then know this. We fight to win.
we do, everybody.
Yeah.
Fight to win.
Then, at the very least, why don't we find a place where we can heal your wounds? From the looks of things, that giant won't head here immediately. We have some time. It's better to challenge it when we're at our
Again,
best.
long day, long work day.
You're not wrong. My base is close by, so let's head there.
DHBSD. On the world map, you will move across points connected by routes. Select your destination point with the cursor and then press X to move. You can move to any new location and routes connected to and from your current position. This section. We're pressing up and down on the D-pad. A list of dungeon city points will be displayed. Please use this when you wish to select a point list. Point information. If you place the cursor on a city or dungeon point, information on that area will be displayed. Main menu. You can open the main menu of options. You can check various information, end the game, or return to the player room. Cheers. It's the partner skills are skills related to coupled characters in the Vanguard and Rear Guard. It contains skills such as Switch, which switches the front and rear guard during battle. Okay. What do you do? So apparently in this reboot one, there's no random battles which occur between and from, which was kind of a big thing on the first one. Well, on the original, should I say. Where basically you were always constantly in a battle here, and most of them were kind of just weak stuff. But sometimes they were really OP battles, and you couldn't really escape from them either as well. And it was fucking really annoying to get to like the next town over or something. Though it was a bit of a pain, but apparently they've all gone now. So an easy game. It's made easy, everybody. So anyway, I've got to read now because not every single scene is voiced, which is a bit of a shame they didn't use the extra time and money to do that actually. But hey, here we are. This is my base. Although I guess it's more of an abandoned building than a base, but it's better than being out in the open. Ooh, using a dingy old building like this as your secret base is so freaking cool. Yeah, and you have everything you need here. A safe place to sleep, food, recovery items, and even a communication terminal. It's just like a rebel hideout from an anime. What, you guys actually understand how wicked cool this base is? Duh. Yes, of course. Okay, I see now. If you two get how cool this place is, then you can't be all that bad. Now, we don't have much time, so I'll give you a quick rundown of our enemy. Like I said before, that giant thing's the main culprit behind all the destruction you've seen. But its size isn't the only thing you should be worried about. The monster also holds the power to erase life forms out of their existence. It's the reason why all humans who lived in this nation are no longer here with us. What? They're just gone? I see. That's why our share energy was... I don't want to believe it. How does that even make sense? Did they really disappear because of that big giant thing? It's hard to say. I don't know much about everything that's happened myself. After the humans left, that's so weird to say, lots of intelligent creatures moved into the area. They're very kind, and some even able to talk. So our objective in this current mission is to buy enough time for all of them to safely evacuate the city. Ooh, so those are the others you were talking about before. I have a question though. Aren't any of the monsters fit to be your allies? Unfortunately, we are the only ones who can fight. Yikes, it's amazing you've been able to fight by yourself all this time. Yeah, I'm amazed I'm still kicking. We're always being chased by that thing. It feels like all we know how to do anymore is run for our lives. I'm terrified when I wake to the sounds of its footsteps shaking the ground. What's worse is that we're running out of places to escape to. Uzume, do you think there's any way to defeat this giant for good and lay all this to rest? That's right, we can't just destroy it. We can just destroy it. You won't have to keep running anymore. This would all go away if we just do that, right? Hey, come on. Hey, come on. Don't think I tried. Scuffed that thing so many times and have never even come close to injuring it. No way. Don't make that face, even if it's impossible now. I've been coming up with a plan to defeat it. It's just not ready yet. Alright, so we don't have a lot of time before... Oh, incoming call. Yeah, it's me. What's the status on the evacuation? Uzume, I'm relieved to hear your voice. We're roughly 70% complete with the evacuation. Still a lot left, huh? I apologise. We are moving as fast as we can. Don't sweat it. Just make sure everyone gets out there safely. Understood. Be careful out there, Uzume. Hey, who's that? He sounds handsome. Is he a friend? Yeah, he is. We caught him on a good day, though. He can get a little cranky sometimes. We better be going soon, though. Make sure you don't leave anything behind. We won't be coming back here. So there we go. We are now in the midst of... oh, no, I don't want that. Yes, I know. Okay. Aha. Dream megaphone. Okay, so I think that's the one we've already got in it. Okay, so it is. Okay, not to worry. So let's go back to here.
I choose you! Alright, so what's the game plan, Uzume?
So, basically, a horde of monsters will approach the city before the giant does. We gotta get rid of the horde first.
Gotcha. So all we gotta do is defeat any monsters that come here, right? Sounds simple enough.
Typical G trope there.
Right on. I'm counting on you, Nepsy.
Nepsy?
Nep whatever's too hard to pronounce. You're Nepsy now.
She said Neptune before perfectly fine. I don't know if you clocked onto that. I noticed that and I was going to say something like, and I was just thinking, hang on a minute. I thought you couldn't say Neptune, and he's just like... So I think that's a bit of a writing error, actually, so...
And there it is. The usual and expected pattern of people I've just met being unable to pronounce my name.
So... Watch this back on stream, and you'll clearly see, she just said Neptune, like, fine, like, literally, like, not, like, 5 minutes ago.
But It's a totally fresh and adorable nickname, so I'm pumped.
By the way, you'll be Gearsy.
Yearsy?
Well, you can't both be called Nepsy, right? You'll be Gearsy.
Yearsy. Yearsy, huh? This might be the first time I've been given such a cute nickname.
Welcome to the club, Nepgear.
Well then, looks like the first wave is approaching. Come on, you two, let's get fired up.
Here we go, some gameplay, everybody. Oh my words, this game lets me play stuff. We'll get to this big fish thing as well. So hopefully everybody is having a good night tonight, and you're enjoying me playing, or mostly watching, Megadimension, Neptunia V2R. And if you are enjoying the stream and you're new to the channel, then give us a follow. It gives us an absolute long way, more than you'll ever know. Trust me. Seriously, I say that all the time, but seriously, every single follow, it literally means an absolute great deal to me, though. And it's not just, and the fact that, like, it's not just a number as well. Every single individual follower as well, trust me, means a great deal. It's not a rush to 50 viewers, it's not a rush to 100 or 1,000. It doesn't matter. I mean, the fact that one viewer has chosen their time to watch me of all people, play a game, well, attempt to play a game, is just mind-boggling itself. So again, it means the absolute world and back again. Also, we do have a Twitter as well. The link is down below, twitter.com/InniePlays, and we get a heads up of when we're next be live and what we'll be playing as well. Our usual partner in crime, Alex, will be back next week as well, and we'll be doing a welcome back stream for him as well. I know he's quite excited to be back in the driver's seat. Obviously, like, we don't always play stuff like this as well. Most of our games we do play are Japanese-based like this. We've played like some Gravity Rush as well, but we do double occasionally in the Western market. We do some Titanfall as well. We do some PlayerUnknown Battlegrounds, and we do a lot of Gran Turismo Sport as well, which I suppose you can technically say is a Japanese game actually as well. But it's more Western market, I suppose. But either or, we try our best to stream as much stuff as we can, and also on our Twitter as well, we do have polls of what we're next playing. But regardless if we have a poll or not, if there's a game you guys think that would be quite cool playing, then all means let us know, and we will take that under serious consideration. A lot of the past games we've played have been from recommendations like Gravity Rush, Atelier Sophie, Rabbi Ribby as well, and we've played quite a lot of games because you guys have suggested them as well, and they've been great fun as well. So not only is it a way for you to interact with us as a channel, it's a way for us to get to know the viewers as well, because what's the point if you're not going to know your audience, though, because we're just a conduit. You guys make the channel, that's it. So sounds proper cheesy, but it's true though. It's completely not true. So you level up to level 11.
Yeah, level up.
And Uzume goes to level 9, I believe. Yes, level 9. So she's lagging behind a bit, but obviously she did come to our party quite late on. So
I think we've taken care of all the monsters in the area.
indeed.
No, we've only endured the first wave. Here comes a second.
Here we go. Every
It's a lot
time.
larger than the ones we just fought.
You bastard! Of course you would be here.
Naughty word, everybody. She said bastard. Oh, I said bastard. Oh, I said again.
Are you acquainted with this monster?
Oh, we're much more than acquaintances by now. We've faced each other so many times, we're practically a pair of rotten best friends. Whenever I have an opportunity to challenge the giant, this asshole just loves to get in the way. I can't count how many times he stopped me. Hey, you mutt! This ends today. Right here, right now.
We dropped some funky bass
Share
beats.
crystal?
And then we get to see Uzume's HDD as Orange Heart, and the personality just does a 180 completely.
Today, this is going to end differently, because I brought some friends with me who'd love to see you meet your end, along with that stupid giant. Share crystal, transform!
Transformation complete! Who are you?
Reminds me of something of like Space Channel 5 or something. If you remember that cool rhythmic game back in the late 90s, early 2000s. A new skill has been acquired. Try bust. Teach me SD. Clubbing skills, special skills that a couple of characters in the Vanguard and Rear Guard work together to activate. This was the thing I was mentioning before with characters that aren't used directly in battle. They can still they can couple together basically. So it is necessary to set the combination before battle in the menus. Coupling the SP cost is only for the characters in the Vanguard, but they must be in the same transformation state. So basically, you can't just have one person HDD and one person normal. They either have to be both normal or they both have to be in their HDD forms. Special skills that activate when participating battle members work together. It's possible to use with up to 2 to 4 people. You must be pinching or surrounding your enemy to use the skills. So basically, with our formation, we can basically trap it or sort of link together to make a sort of like a diamond shape or a link, and we can do a little cool cool combo skill together as well. So when we move around, there's much more tactical to it than at the moment. I'm just going in and wailing on shit though, basically. But there's a bit more in-depth stuff to it as well. So you will need SP from all participating members to use a skill. They must also be in the same transformation state. So again, with the formation skills, you still have to be in the same state as well. You can't, again, just willy-nilly just have one person who's HDD and the other's not. So, form skills are skills related to a character's status and contain transformation skills such as HDD. So, these are the Vanguard. Yeah, that's fine. We don't want Vanguard because... well.
Oh, so rude of you girls asking who I am. It's me, Uzume. Uzume. Let's do our best together, you two.
See, this is the 180, so...
My turn.
Christ, it's almost dead already. So many pay to win weaponry. Ridiculous.
Spiral dream.
It's so campy. It's great, love it. Okay, Dream Roar. Okay, I can't do that yet. For... Shockwaves. It should be dead now anyway. Oh no, it's got 2 health bars, that's fine. Okay, so we'll go there.
Leave it to me.
See, as you can see there, it's obviously changed. But that's fine. We can do the tri-burst with... oh no, we can't! Oh no! I've not got any thingies. It's fine. Actually, I'll defend actually.
It's my turn.
And then, have we got enough then? No, we've not. Okay. Power. So how do we get that? You know what, sorry. We'll do a power slash and do it elsewhere. Defend. Defense, that's fine. So, can we do our... yeah, we can. There you go. And this is what I mean when we pinch together and we can do like a little cool combo attack.
I can reach from here. I'll cut my way to the future.
Sorry to swatch and dash.
And they look pretty cool like that as well, so... I mean, it's great when like you're in like HDD form and you've got like 4 of you and you combine. I think it's just this fucking massive epic Dragon Ball Z type thing where it's just it's good, it's cool.
So tired.
That's everybody. Super easy. That boss on the original one kicked my ass so much. So they were not wrong about this game. Again, I know I've said it many times tonight, but it's really easy. It's, I mean, I know I was expecting, like, you know, a major drop off in difficulty, but it's ridiculous. And I know I kind of wanted an easier ride so I can not tick it off straight away, but the fact that I wouldn't struggle so you're not watching me die over and over again. But still, it's... even if I didn't have the pay DLC weaponry, which I just got, which was only, again, £1.69, but it's outrageous. Silly. Super easy, everybody.
La 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 la.
Yay!
Level 12.
I think I saw this level up in a dream.
Level 10 now for Uzume. Orange heart.
Oh, I finally won against Doggy. Doggy? But it's totally because of you guys that I defeated it. Thanks so much. Oh, shucks. No need to thank us. We're friends now. I'd go to bat for you any day of the week.
She's right. We're friends now. So, what's your name, CPU Uzume?
It's Orange Heart. That's so cool. I was really surprised by your transformation, Uzume. I thought you'd get even more aggressive in HDD form, but you're completely the opposite.
There's a character which is like the complete opposite. What's her name again? It's somebody else from Planetoon, and it's like her personality is like literally like she's so docile, but when she turns HDD, she turns into a fucking sadist, and it's great. I don't know if she's in this. I don't think she's in this one, but I kind of forget. I forgot her name as well. Jesus Christ!
I can't get over it. It's so crazy. Huh?
Oh, come to me.
Why do you know about CPUs? Oh, duh, that's right. There was so much going on, I forgot to tell you we're both CPUs too. What? Like for real? Don't play with me, Nepsy. Cross my heart. I am Purple Heart, the patron CPU of Planetoon, able to leap giant duggoos in a single bound. I can even calm crying children. Except, I kinda have no shares here, so it's not like I could transform and just show you. So, you're a CPU too, Kiersey?
Yes, I am. Although, technically, I'm a CPU candidate.
Wow, this is crazy! Never in a million years would I have imagined I'd run into CPUs in a desolate place like this! So cool! Oh, believe me, we're just as surprised. But I'm sure this is fate.
Oh no! Don't skip it. Jesus Christ! Sorry about that, everybody. I accidentally tapped the L2 button.
You're totally right!
Ran out of time.
Ran out of time? Oh, right. It looked like you were using a share crystal to transform. What the goodness? It's still alive?
Shit.
Damn it. You're a resilient bastard, aren't you? Do you want another beating, you idiot?
Shoot, any more of this is gonna be tough, even for me. But if it still wants a fight, then we'll keep going till the very end.
It ran away?
Ha! It's running away because of my intimidating strength. Yeah, ha! Keep on walking, tough guy.
Neptune, I think it's just leaving because of its heavy lacerations. It's just hurt.
I'm not satisfied that I couldn't finish it off, but now I can finally take on that giant.
Wait just a second, Uzume. How can you be thinking of fighting that giant thing with those injuries?
What's the matter, Nepsy? What happened to we'll keep going till the very end?
You know that's not what I mean. All I'm saying is you might not make it if you try fighting with those wounds.
Shit, son.
Incoming!
A surprise attack? How cowardly! Let's return the favor twofold, girls! It's our turn to debut! Ouch!
Are you okay, Uzume? Did you get hurt from that explosion just now?
You kidding? It takes more than that to take me down. Let's focus on how we can kill this thing. Oh crap! Did everyone get out okay? It's me. What's your status? Have they all been evacuated?
Uzume, we've just finished. We're in the next town over.
Oh good. We just made it.
Yes, they're safe now. Thanks to you, Uzume.
Then I can fight without reservations. Thanks for the update. Seems like everyone was able to escape safely. It's all because of you two. Thank you.
Of course. But don't you think it's time we escape as well?
Escape? I've been waiting so long for another chance at this giant. You just want to waste it?
Watch out!
Huh?
Phew! Just dodged it by the skin of our hairs.
Neptune! Uzume! Are you both alright?
We're fine. I mean, it was too close for comfort, but it looks like we're okay.
Yeah, thanks to you, Nepsi.
Dang it, Uzume. You really think it's a good idea to fight this thing when you're all beat up?
It's too risky. Let's get out of here while we still
Shut
can.
the hell up! I haven't had a shot like this in so damn long, and I don't expect you to get it, but I'm gonna fight. If you want to leave, then just go.
What are you saying? There's no way you can hold your own with that thing when you're so beat up.
No, I can do this. I'm gonna fight even if the flesh is falling off my bones. Besides, I won't lose in a fight even if I die! Even if I have to go down with it, I'll...
Hey!
Ouch! What the hell are you doing?
You can't do it alone, Uzume. Drop the tough girl act and live to fight another day. You know, they say where there's life, there's rope.
Rope?
I think she meant to say hope.
Yeah, that's the word, hope. All the good little monsters were able to escape. Isn't that good enough for now? You don't need to push yourself, pal. Anyway, that's how it's gonna be. Nepgear, give me a hand here.
Okay.
Whoa, hey! Let me go, you jerks! You can't just pick me up like this! Put me down!
Got a good grip on her, Neptunia? Let's blow this pineapple stand.
Hey!
And off we go.
Me, damn it!
Phew. I think this is probably far enough. Doesn't look like we were followed either.
You idiots! Getting in the way like that? How could you? You two know a CPU's sworn duty is to protect her people, and how could...
Hey, Uzume, you're alive. A CPU also kind of needs to be alive to keep doing her job, you know.
Yeah, I know. I guess I should be thankful, so... Thank you.
No need. I'm just glad you're here.
Is there any place we could rest? We've all taken quite a beating, and we need to find a place to tend to Uzume's injuries.
Yeah, let's head back to my base. Even now, it's out of the way of danger, and I have a lot of supplies we could use.
Gameplay, everybody! Oh my word!
I choose you!
But I thought we weren't ever coming back to this place. She just said that a minute ago. Yeah. So, what's happened with that giant thing? Is it going to make its way over here at some point? Am I going to need to show it my final form? Don't worry, looks like after its little rampage, it's disappeared again. That's usually what it does. Oh, so we made it out safely? Well, yeah, but that area is destroyed. But that area it destroyed is no good to us anymore. I'm a little worried. We're running out of places to go. But I'm glad everyone got out okay. Plus, we were able to seriously injure that much. Even the small victories are pretty sweet. You guys are pretty worn out too, right? I've got some food if you're hungry, and blankets if it gets cold. Yeah, make yourself.
I'm home!
Oh, a shop! Shop? Yes. Okay. This. What can we buy, everybody? This place might be in shambles, but it's here, so we can at least buy items. It's only got the bare minimum of items lined up, though. Ooh, all the story items that any respectable game should have are here. Teach me SD. You can buy items at a city shop. When buying equipment, parameters will be displayed. You can switch equipment on characters that can equip the item. So hopefully we can buy some more armor, actually, because leather bracelet, which gives us current equipment. So we just put up our defences a bit, so if we can get 3 of these, maybe. It's fine. Also gives us resistance to poison as well by a tiny bit. It's fine. So we get a meta game later on, which allows us to unlock more items in the shop as well, which is handy, obviously. Physical defense goes down. Magic defense goes up. No, actually. Keep that. Converse, we're carrying the story. So Uzume says, phew, that giant left, so we can breathe a little. And Neptune says, so where exactly are we? Now that I think about it, this city, I'll give you a hint about the game. Where is this? Mitsu says, huh? Yeah, there's those little side characters as well. So, but the ones with exclamation marks are ones which will run to stories. So we'll talk to Netgear first and we'll see what she says. Hey Neptune! What do you think of this city's gold? Beats me, but why are you asking? I thought I'd keep a record of our experience and document any irregularities we can. I'm very curious as to why these buildings look so much like Panatunes. It's odd, isn't it? Ah, let's ask Uzume. She'd know for sure. The name of this city... Sorry, I don't know either. Huh? You don't know? You're the CPU. Well, yeah, I'm a CPU, but to be honest, all my memories are gone. What? I woke to the sight of the city in shambles, and that's the earliest thing I can recall. It's lame that I don't even know what its name is. The only thing I'm sure of is that I'm a CPU of this nation, and that giant is responsible for its destruction. Oh, I'm sorry, I had no idea. It's alright, really. Nothing for you two to worry about, Igazu. Having no memories isn't hurting me in any way. It's what it is. Sorry, I can't really help. The plot thickens, everybody. We don't know. So, you do eventually, but that's spoilers, isn't it? So, I've been meaning to ask, but where did you and Gearsy come from, Natsy? We live in Panatune. Ever heard of it? Hey, do you know how we can get back there? Panatune? Ooh. What was that, everybody? What's wrong with me? Oh, nothing, really. I think it's just a fatigue. Finally catch up to me. So, Panatune. Oh, was it? Sorry, but I don't think I've ever heard of that. I see. Only there is the possibility that it's a nation from across the ocean. Across the ocean, huh? Yeah, I've never been. I'm not sure what's over there. Then does it mean that we crossed an ocean and ended up on another continent without even knowing it? Is that possible? I can't say I'm very, very convinced. But it would explain why the end gear has no reception and why we can't transform. Do you two remember how you even got here? It didn't seem like you flew or anything. We're actually not sure of that ourselves. I pressed the power button on a game's... I pressed the power button on the game's console I was trying to fix. Then a giant vortex appeared, sucked us in, and we ended up in sea. A vortex, no matter how you look at it, far away continent or not, that must be what walked you guys here. Oh hey, it's been bothering me for a while, but why can't we feel any shares here? Well, there aren't any people anywhere. What? There may be some humans in places I don't know about, but I've never seen any. So that's why we couldn't feel any share power at all. And that's why you use a share crystal to transform. But where did you even find a share crystal? Anyway, those are so insane rare. Oh, it was just lying around here somewhere. What? You just find share crystals on the ground? Is that normal here? Definitely. That's impossible. Share crystals are the condensed crystallizations of invisible share energy. How can they just be found on the ground? That's right, but is something wrong? In order to manufacture a share crystal, you need a huge amount of shares and a special formula in order to crystallize it. Before this Before this, we're fighting an enemy called the Deity of Sin. The oracles of our nation created share crystals, but barely managed to make 4. For those just to be lying out in the open, so that's how share crystals are made. To be honest, even I don't know why share crystals are lying on the ground. So for you, they're like slightly rare items that can give you a temporary boost in shares. Yeah, something like that. That's why I always carry them with me, so I won't run out. Amazing! This might be the first time I've seen such a large pile of share crystals. It's embarrassing, but I can't go HDD unless I have these things, so my allies are always on the lookout for more. Oh man, you're really living life on the edge. Can't be helped. Besides, it's good to have something to... Well, you can rest assured from now on, even if I can't transform, the goddess of victory is on my side. I've got high hopes for you guys. Alright then, if that's the case, then let's celebrate by having a delicious juice party. Okay, let me your strength. You got it. I think those two turned out to be CPUs. But that headache just now. Punish you? Even though it's my first time hearing it, why does it make me feel so uneasy? Hey Uzume, I have a question about that thing. You mean about that giant? Yeah, that... Oh, sorry, yeah, that. We keep calling it stuff like the giant or that thing, but does it have an actual name? A name, huh? I never really thought about it. I wonder if it has a name at all. You don't know anything about its real identity either, right? Like where it came from or what its purpose is here? I don't know anything about that. It's not like I can just talk to it. All I know is that it's on a warpath, wherever it appears. When it destroys cities, it raises them from existence. They just vanish. I keep saying it, but we really are running out of places to hide. What? Those cities they just vanish? That's the craziest thing I've ever heard. That's not all. I haven't seen them myself, but there are also 3 other giants that destroyed the other 3 nations. There are 4 of those things? Oh geez, we picked a really bad time to visit this place. Indeed, everybody. Hint about the game. My name is Miss Manuel. I'll give you some advice on the game. You can always check help topics you've seen by selecting help from the menu. No shit, Sherlock. Oh my word. Like the worst piece of advice. This is awful, Netgear. I don't see any pudding anywhere. Well, it would need to be refrigerated anyway, so you're probably out of luck. Oh, pudding. If I find the ingredients, I'll make some for you later, so just be patient for now, okay? No, I know where the pudding's gone. Osaka-san had it. So we can call it now, Osaka-san. He eats all the pudding. Yippee! I love you the most, this Neptunia. Eek, Neptune, it's embarrassing for you to hug me in a place like this. I've been wondering for a while now, but you're the oldest sister, right, Nepsy? That's absolutely correct. I am, in fact, the older sister. How did you like that? Wow, seriously? I would have totally guessed that it was the other way around. We get that a lot. Since I'm a bit taller and Neptune's personality is, well, you know, people usually tell us we were born in the wrong order. I know she's a little peculiar at times, but when it comes down to it, Neptune's incredibly dependable and just plain cool. There certainly are some interesting pairs of siblings as well. Oh, indeed. Okay, so I think that we landed on a continent across the ocean, but how are we going to get back over there? Well, I think we'll be... I think we'll have to find a boat since we can't fly without transforming. So that means our finest quest is to find a boat, just like that one famous RPG. I'm super pumped. Speaking of transforms, Who Wants to Be a Millionaire came back to the UK for a short brief period of time. And somebody had a question about who is the leader of the Decepticon Transformers, and the guy did not know. What a retard. I mean, honestly, I'm surprised it's not in the Old Testament. Transformers has been around since like the late 80s. It's like my favouriteest thing in the entire world. I grew up on Transformers. It's like the best show ever, period. It's basically, as a kid, you watched robots fight each other and they transform into cars and jets and planes. It's like fucking great. And you didn't know it was Megatron. It's just ridiculous. You had to ask the audience. One of the things was Megabus, and 1% of the audience voted for Megabus. I get it, Transformers, but fucking come on now. I was embarrassed for him. It was just like, oh, everybody knows Transformers, and if you don't, it's blasphemy. Except for the Michael Bay films, we completely write them off. They do not exist, everybody. They do not exist. Period. Fucking Michael Bay destroyed my childhood. One film at a time. He's still doing it as well. So what a twat, basically. If you see him on the street, everybody, if you live in America, then give him an old punch in the face from old Liam over here, because he fucking deserves it as well. You can punch him and say, that was from Liam, and then he'll go, who the fuck's Liam? As he's holding his fucking jaw, and it's like, oh, just some dude who plays weird Japanese games on the internet. It's like, oh, that guy, I know him. I'll stop it now. Oh, forgive him. Anyway, back to the fucking story right now. So that means our first quest is to find a boat, just like one of those famous RPG. Obviously, clear Zelda reference here, so I see it pumped. You know, I'm sure Histoire is really worried about us, since we just disappeared without a trace. We need to hurry and find a way home. Okay, do you think it's okay for us just to leave? What do you mean? I mean, Uzume, she's been fighting alone for who knows how many years, without any idea of who or where she is. Even if we were to find a way home, should we help her out first? Thanks, but I'll be fine, actually. Oh, Uzume, what does that mean exactly? It means that if you have a home to return to, you should hurry up and get back there already. But Uzume, in all honesty, it was surreal running into you girls. I never thought I'd meet other people in this dump, let alone a pair of sister CPUs. When you both willingly stood alongside me in battle, it made me so freaking happy to be alive. It was something I never felt before. But when all is said and done, this battle is between me and that giant idiot. There's no need for you to risk your lives here. So if you have people waiting on you, you should leave. I'm a CPU here. This nation is my responsibility, and mine alone. Uzume, now that we know all that, we can't possibly leave you here. Always. To fight that thing on your own for so long, it's too horrible. Oh, come on, it's not horrible at all. It's just everyday life for me. Uzume, when you say the responsibility is yours alone, have there really been no other CPUs to come and help you in the past? That's right, I've always been the only CPU here. And there's no one else to help you fight, even if they're not CPUs. It's a shame, but there's nobody else that could fight. It's all up to me. That's all the more reason for us to stay. 2 heads are better than 1, but 3 are better than 2. I mean, I get that you know how to fight, but I couldn't possibly do something so uncool like involving unrelated people in this fight. We're not unrelated, we're friends. We can't just ignore a friend who's in trouble. It wouldn't feel right to us to leave. Friends, huh? It's not like I think of you guys as like actual friends or anything like that. One fresh another Sunday coming right up. Oh, I know. I have a proposal for you, Uzume. Will you listen to me for a second? What is it? Why don't you let Neptune and I help you out until we get back home? What? Until you go home? I'm trying to tell you that it's too dangerous and you should head home immediately. About that, don't you think it'd be dangerous for us to explore a strange land we're unfamiliar with? We have no idea where a boat might be, and we don't know when the giant's gonna show up again. Also, if we were to be targeted, I don't think Neptune and I can handle it alone. What are you getting at? It must be some sort of fate that we've met, so why don't we work together? I get it. I'll help you guys look for a way home, and in the meantime, you'll help me fight. Ooh, as expected from my kid sister, a great 2 birds with 1 stone idea. Well, what the hell? It's not like you're going to listen to me anyway. Let's do as Gazy says and work together. Uzume. But if we find a way to get you guys home, I'm sending you guys back as soon as I can, and I won't have any complaints about it. Hee hee. Understood. So, plan, everybody. There's nothing here either. What's wrong, Neptune? You've been searching through a bunch of rooms for a while now. I got kind of dirty from battle, so I was looking for a bath or a shower, but I can't find one anywhere. Fan service coming up, everybody. Shield your eyes. Now that you mention it, I should do that too. I might smell. Not great. That last bottle really made me work up sweat. Stiff. I don't think you smell, Gazy. Eep, Uzume, what are you doing? Oh, well, you said you might smell bad, so I sniffed you to check if you did. But don't worry, you smell like a good champagne. There isn't even a hint of thickness. Oh, really? Yeah, I mean, I may run and hide, but I never tell a lie. That's me in a nutshell. My goodness. Uzume is building up to Netgear's flag. I never expected her to be wooed by the same gender. Your big sister's starting to get anxious about your future, Neptune. Neptune, don't say weird things. But your cheeks were getting red, and you were even looking at her with upturned eyes. I can't help but feel suspicious. That was because I was embarrassed and not... You two are always so funny. Goodness, this is partially your fault too. Sorry, my bad, forgive me. By the way, what you do here? Oh, sorry. What you doing here, Uzume? Did you need something from us? You're looking for a place to bathe, right? We don't have a bath, but I thought I'll tell you about our replacement for showering. You have a shower? Follow me, I'll show you. Woohoo, the water feels so good. Sure, guys, everybody! Oh my god! And my babies! Right, isn't that even better after you've exercised? Yep, cold water feels the best against a warmed up body. Wow, what an awesome idea to open a hole in the rooftop water tank and use it as a shower. Seriously, was this some kind of life hack you've seen on the internet? I've been living here for a long time, so these kind of things just come to you. Since you're here, you should take a shower with me too, Uzume. It's nice and cool. Oh dear. More people coming in for the thing. I'll pass. Ah, why not? Are you too embarrassed to take it all up outside? Well, no, I'm used to that, so I've got no other reservations towards it, but, well, you know, you see... I got it, you're embarrassed to get naked in front of other people. Yeah, you idiot, that's not it at all. Looks like you're right on the mark, big sis. No, not on the mark. It's not like I'm embarrassed to be naked in front of others because I've been alone all this time or anything. Oh, she spilled out that all by herself. Oh, I know. I love to see your super cool birthday suit, Uzume. Oh dear. I see you throw your clothes off all dramatically and take a shower with an awesome splash. Come on, show me your cool self. So everybody, I know I said this wasn't like Galgun, but there's bits which may rival what we did the other night, so... Hey, I gave you fair warning at the start of stream, so you can't blame me for this. If you take a shower all natural on the rooftop of an abandoned building with no one around, I think it'd be super wild and stylish. Neptune, I don't think that's gonna... I guess I don't have any other option. If you insist, Neptune, then I'll show you. Pardon me. Oh dear, everybody! Anime butt crack! What have I subjected my audience to? No way, you're actually going to undress? Wowee, you're so stylish, Uzume. You're way past cool. You're awesome. Ooh, darn it, this is so embarrassing. Huh? What did you say, Uzume? Huh? I didn't say nothing. I didn't say nothing. I'm not embarrassed by this at all. In fact, it feels good to be liberated. She seems a little desperate, but how did you manage to make her undress, Neptune? I wasn't totally sure of this, but ever since we met, you seem fixation on being cool was worth the risk, though, huh? I was spawned. Wow, now that you mention it, I think you're right about her. Aren't you getting in too, Gearsy? He's right, you should jump in, Netgear. It's the perfect level of chilly to feel good. But taking my clothes off outside it's too embarrassing to do in front of... What? That's what you're embarrassed about? What's the matter? We're all girls here, so you don't have to worry about being seen, right? Besides, it's a once-in-a-lifetime experience to bury it all in the middle of a city like this. I don't think I need that kind of experience. Alright, Nepsy, if it comes to this, let's undress her. I won't forgive you for being the only one that's undressing for embarrassment. Roger that. What? Wait! No! Oh dear. Oh dear, everybody. Oh, this is way too embarrassing. No one's looking, right? Except for all the viewers at home. It's fine, there's no one else here but us. Thank goodness. Still, it's kind of fun to make a shower with everyone like this. Sorry, to take a shower like this. Maybe because I was alone for so long, it ends up feeling even better. Oh then, since we've met like this, we should do a bunch of fun things you've never done before, Uzume. Suggested things. We can wash each other's backs in the bath, eat meals together, and do lots of great things with each other. That's right, I'd also like to do all sorts of fun things with you, Uzume. Nepsy, Gizzy. And then that's when this game turned into an 18 and we played it. It's time to check out how much both of you have developed. Oh dear. Whoa, Nepsy! Heck, please don't touch there. We don't see any of that. It just goes to white and then it goes to black. And then we go back to the thing, so... There we go. Okay, that's funny, everybody. Oh, I completely forgot about this section as well. So after every single chapter as well, they do like a little game show thing as well, where we answer questions. If we answer all of them, we get a big cash payout at the end as well to do for New Game Plus. Plus also it's just like a recap of what's happened as well. So I completely forgot all about the next station stuff. So next station. Here, our new sensational program has abruptly started yet again. Its name is Neptunia. In this program, we'll have a quiz show where you win prizes for correct answers, and a mail order corner where you can buy items only available here. By the way, I'm sure all of you sitting on the other side of the screen know this, but this program is separate from the main story and meta-filled, so keep an open mind. And also, so our first episode explaining the program has ended. This has been your host Neptune, and her younger sister Netgear. See you later. Yeah. So sometimes it's just short of that, and they're not always Neptune and Netgear. Like sometimes they're like the VIIR and the blank as well. A VR event will begin. Put on your VR headset. Okay. I really want a VR headset actually. If not use a headset, please press and hold X. But I like the fact that you can do the VR stuff without having the VR, which is great actually. They should definitely have more of that. So. Oh.
Owie! Ow! Huh? What is this place? Oh?
So that's adult
I'm so sorry.
Neptune. We don't meet her just yet though, but...
complicated.
We'll meet her eventually.
I think this is pretty customary for the series, and in 3D space, if you're not slightly above the floor, the collision programming won't register, and you might end up in an alternate dimension, and...
Hey, calm the hell down! You could have hurt someone. Look.
You're right. I should check for
That's a book
first.
as well, Croaky, but it'll all get explained later on here, so.
Look here, please.
Hello.
Thank goodness. You don't look hurt. Very nice to meet you. My name's Neptune. And over here... this kid in the book is Krusty.
Hey, we've got more important things to worry about. Look at this place.
Huh?
I think this is the VIIR dimension.
VIIR?
We're in
This
VR,
happens
everybody.
rarely,
You just
but different worlds
don't know it
must
yet.
have overlapped, creating a sort of spatial anomaly. This is a virtual world.
Boosh.
I don't, a spatial anomaly?
The dimension it's overlapping with exists on a heavenly plane too. It's one I can't even travel to. It's very possible the human over there is a guide called the Player. This is incredibly rare.
Rare?
If I had to guess, they're probably
Sparkle eyes
playing a
because it's
game
anime,
called
innit?
Megadimension. Maybe it's lying around here somewhere. Look for it.
Nah, I don't have to look for it.
Good gun.
Ask the player.
I think she has actually.
Are you playing the game called Megadimension right now?
No. Can I not? I'm trying to shake, but it's not working. Okay, I'll have to go up then. Yeah. Apparently I couldn't say no, so.
They said yes! You're amazing, Krusty.
Tell me something I don't know. This means you're gonna listen to me from now on, right? Good. Oh, wow.
No, I was playing Barbie's Horse Riding Adventure VR Super Sparkle Deluxe.
A compliment. I remapped the dimensions.
That game ever
so you better
happens.
get going now.
Fucking Barbie owes me lots of money.
Already?
Seriously.
I
Me
guess
and Alex, we
do
joke
have to
about it
hurry
all the
back.
time, and seriously, if that doesn't become a real thing,
Hey,
then...
Krusty, we can come back, right?
Can't say I'm 100% sure.
Would you
but
buy
I mean, you mapped
Barbie
it,
Horse
right?
Riding Super
We
Deluxe
should be good.
Sparkle VR?
All right, we're heading out now. Sorry for intruding.
You broke my roof, bitch! Back in the Zero Dimension. So, obviously, because I completed this game, well, not this one, but the original one, obviously I know who that is, and I know who Krusty is as well. It's kind of jarring if you're joining me for the first time, or you've not played this before. That's going to make no fucking sense whatsoever. But again, because I know that's quite cool, though. But it's weird, basically. It just kind of assumes that you're playing through this again. But hey ho. Anyway, there's some more story here. So, morning, Neptunia. What are you up to? Oh, hey, Neptune. I've just been looking for more information about this place on the internet. I want to know more about it. That sort of thing is your speciality, after all. So, you find anything good? Nothing yet. Wires isn't functioning in this area, so I just connected the end gear to the net by cable. Ooh, that's why the end gear has a cable dangling from it. I'll have to be careful not to step on it. Aha, thanks. Anyway, although the information I've been finding is a little broken, I've discovered some interesting things, like this map. Speaking of a cable dangling, there's a fair on quite close by, actually, and they had a water hose that was dripping across the road, and the stupid dickheads basically didn't put a rumble strip over it, and then obviously as cars would go over it, what do you think's going to happen to a pressurized hose? Science lesson for you kids, basically. If you're going to dangle a hose in the middle of the road, put something over it to protect it, because once you get a 4x4 that goes over it, there's only one way that ends. In a big puddle, basically, as well. I'm currently repairing it with a software tool, so once it's done, I'm sure we'll be able to find something. Oh, I knew we could count on you. You're super dependable in times like this. Hee, really? Hey, Nepsy, finally awake, huh? You sleep well? You betcha, I slept so well, I had a dream. I was diving in an ocean of pudding. The blankets are so warm, too. It's kind of nice living in the Stone Age. Everything's so slow and simple. That's so funny. so offensive. Oh, that's good to hear. So, is Gizzy working on that thing? Yes, I've connected my N-Gear to the internet to collect information. Huh? That N-Gear thing is pretty amazing. It can connect to the World Wide Web. It's so thin. World Wide Web. This might be the first time I've heard someone use that phrase ironically. That's true, actually. You never actually hear anybody actually say the World Wide Web. You say the net. Or the internet. Or the net. Or the interwebs, as I like to call it as well. So. Because I'm hip and cool and down with the kids. Yeah. I'll never do that on stream ever again, everybody. I'm so sorry. It's terrible. But is there any usable information on the web? Most of it's disconnected, and a lot of servers are broken, so I doubt it's functioning properly. It's like you said, it's in a pretty terrible state, but it looks like the public organisation and the Basilicom service is still online. That's where I found the map data. Most of the rest was broken. Oh, also I found this through Hacky, I mean investigating. But is this your BBS, Uzume? I thought I heard hacking just now. Really? I'm sure it's just your imagination. What's this BBS you're talking about? Is this bulletin board called Dream BBS? Most of the threads are about safety confirmation, survival reports, or general discussion, it seems. From what I can tell, it's possible just using a free distributed star sheet. It kind of feels nostalgic. Let me see. Show of hands who's living. I'm the dead. You're alive, dumbass. Man, this BBS really gives me the feeling of when the internet had first started spreading. Maybe I'll post something too, since I can. Oh, that thing. I started that board a long time ago. I forgot my password, though. I was never able to manage it decently. Sounds like a call, Neptunia. Huh? That doesn't sound like mine. Oops, that's mine. That device on Uzume's wrist, is that... Uzume, good to hear from you. I'm relieved you're still with us. Well, hey, that giant's still out there. I'm not going to bite the dust just yet. What's up? You don't usually check in this early? I'll get right to it. You do remember how we've activated to the next town over? Of course. Apparently, the baby bugs who live there have found a share crystal. I was very surprised. Really? Let's not get too excited yet. I still need to verify that it wasn't a fabricated board. Ooh, okay. Got it, thanks. Sorry for jumping the gun there. No need to apologise. I'll be in touch. Hey, Uzume, that was the same guy you were talking to yesterday, right? Oh, right, I haven't introduced him to you yet. He'll be back soon. I'll introduce him soon enough. Well, I'm going to start making my rounds to patrol the city for a bit. Patrolling? What for? Even if the giant's not here, there's still some dangerous monsters running around. I defeat the monsters, I defeat the more prominent ones, just as a means to ensure everyone's safety. Sounds kind of fun. I think I'll take along and patrol with you. Not like I'm doing anything here. Gizzy, what about you? Yeah, I'll come along as well. I might make some sort of discovery too. Alright then, let's move out. Heck yeah. So we're going to get some gameplay. I think anyway. As the technology level increases, the rank of the items you can buy in the shops will also increase. The technology level refers to the level of technology of this world. It affects the rank of such of equipped items attainable from shops. The higher the technology rank, the higher. Goodbye. Okay. So can we shop? So buy some items, but I don't think we need any at the moment because the combat is just super easy right now.
Can't we just hang out here?
Here we go, everybody. Hey, Uzume, so on your wrist, that's a visual radio, right? Well, I'm really surprised you knew that. Check it out. Isn't its skeleton body awesome? Yeah, it's just such a great piece. Very stylish. I think it goes with the look super well. Hold up, Gearsy. How did you know about these? Oh, visual radios were very popular in our nation about a decade ago. Although they stopped manufacturing them a while ago, and I've only ever seen pictures, this is my first time seeing one up close. I never would have guessed you had these in your nation too. Is it safe to say that you're a kind of a gearhead, like you're into machines and tech and stuff? Goodness, yes, machines and tech are my life. Basically, Netgear is a bit of a tech freak, and she gets a bit overly excited with dismantling things and basically looking into tech stuff though as well. So that's kind of like her quirk. As you probably guessed, Neptune's is pudding. Noir's is kind of cosplay. Blank, You'll meet later, is into writing, and then VIIR is a big like MMO freak. She'll just basically binge on games for like days on end. So there's other characters as well which have quirks, but they're kind of like the main. So. Aha! Your life! Well, wow, Gizzy, you must be really into all that stuff. Here, I'll let you borrow this for a while. Really? You don't have to... Are you sure? Well, just don't break it, okay? This is a small treasure of mine, so I usually never let anyone else touch it, but you seem to understand its true value. Here you go. Oh, wow, thank you so much. You can back up your save data on this and play our minigames on it too, right? Oh, that's not all. True to its name, you can use its radio function to listen to via short wave or even use its walkie-talkie. Also, if you get to a terminal using a cable, you can even go on the internet. It's a pretty sweet piece of gear. That's so amazing, Uzume. Oh, how nice it must be to own one. Do you think we might find any around? Maybe some left behind by people? Well, I haven't found any before, but if I do, I'll let you know right away. These kind of things should be carried by people who understand its value. Should indeed. Like the Nokia Engage.
Let's try going here.
Here we go.
Let's go.
Are we going to be getting gameplay, everybody? Gameplay? Gameplay? For 2 hours and 10 minutes of stream? Gameplay, everybody! Oh my words, we're actually playing the game! No, but there's a lot of story in this game, as you probably imagined.
I'll beat you to a bloody pulp.
I'll nip you all up.
That's okay. So hopefully you are enjoying the stream, everybody, and if you are and you're new to the channel, then give us a follow. Goes an absolute long way, more than you'll ever know. And also, we do have a Twitter as well. Link is down below, twitter.com/IndyPlays. We give you the heads up when it's been live, what games we'll be playing, and we've got an awesome community on there. We would love you to be part of that ever-growing community. And again, if you have any feedback or any games you might suggest for us to play next, or just other bits and pieces, then all means let us know. I check absolutely every single message I get on Twitter as well, so like nothing goes unturned, literally not one, because if you've taken time to message me, then why shouldn't I take the time to read and respond as well? So it's only fair. It's literally only fair. So I know there's some people like who say like, oh, we get loads and stuff, and it's hard to think. So it's no, I'm not literally like every message and stuff though. I'll respond to, because again, because you take time to. But if not, then just sit back and relax and enjoy the stream, and hopefully you are enjoying the stream as well. And if you're watching on catch up, then hello for the past. So, and thank you for making it this far as well. Absolute trooper as well. So there's some stuff in the pipeline as well for the catch-up sort of YouTube stuff as well. I've been working on the project for a while now. It's just time is my worst enemy. But as I mentioned before, I'm in the midst of wanting to do some Mirror's Edge lore videos as well. And I do have a few on the back burner. I just need to voice over and write a script for them as well. But the footage is all shot itself. So the hard part's done. I just need to do the easy part now. But I kind of want to get a backlog of the videos just so it's not like one done and then I have to wait to do another one. I just kind of want them backlogged. So hence why it's taken a while. As I go the completely wrong way. Marathon runner challenge. Oh yeah, awesome. You get like little perks to keep jumping as well. So which are these? Where are they? Library, here we go. Library, you can view battlefield information, challenge progress. There we go. So challenges. Basically, moving these, and these basically give you stats as well. So kangaroo jump 50 times. So if we jump another 25 times, we'll get a little challenge. So basically, it sounds really dumb, but the more you jump and the more you run around and stuff, you get little things. I forgot all about them as well. So there's loads of little nuances in this game that I keep forgetting about. Shit, because I get back attacked. They don't really do much. Oh shit, can't get both. That's fine.
Now, who to choose?
Yeah, so I kind of want to get that going at the moment, but time is my worst enemy at the moment. What is that back attack first?
My turn.
Oh well, gives him a fighting chance, both of it. But yeah, it's I know hours at work at the moment are bountiful, but they still keep me from doing a lot of the stuff. Obviously, the streams are the first thing that I want to do. I know we've not got the OBS set up yet and stuff like that as well, but it's just time. It's my own worst enemy. So, I mean, the dream would be to stream all day, every day. Would be, but unfortunately, you have to make those pennies somewhere. And I'm not making the pennies by streaming at the moment, so itself though. That would be the dream. But then again, I'd feel kind of bad because it's like, I mean, I don't want you guys to ever feel like the fact that I'm just doing it for your money, basically. I mean, your viewership, it means more than money can ever buy, so itself. So.
Looks like we win this match. I did it! I leveled up!
User goes to level 11. Nice. As we beat the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle guys.
My turn.
You need some specials, yeah? Go. So get these two go down quite easy. There's one more.
I'm a force of fury.
Will I be enough to take it down? Shockwaves and pinpoint.
You're in the way. You were such a pain.
Weight damage.
Looks
Something
like
like
we
that.
win this match.
So, in all honesty, like the more I'm playing this, like it's the graphic stuff. I can't really tell, you know. But I do like the new combat system. The new combat system is pretty cool. I must admit that's a tick in my book.
You've got some guts to fight me.
Except for that, there's not really an awful lot. So my whole thing is like if I wouldn't even say even if you found the other one harder, because I would probably just suggest just buying the DLC weapons, which is much cheaper as well. So so I suppose early verdict of this game is if you own the original one, is it worth it? All honesty, no. And that's no detriment to is the game bad. The game's not bad at all. The game's a very good game. But I just feel as though if you own or can get a copy of the original V2, then I would say get that. Honestly, it's just honestly think it's not quite worth the price of admission again. Even with the VR stuff, you can do that without VR. Yeah, it'd be cool to see Netgear and friends and like up close and stuff though. But I did that with Project Diva X when I borrowed a VR. It was just weird. It was so weird to see Hatsumiku like proper up close like that. It was kind of like this is kind of freaky now. Yeah, but it's cool, but I wouldn't say it's a make or break. Really is not. So, again, in short, simple, sweet answer, is it worth by submission? Second time round, if you've already played this before, no. But if you've not played this, then obviously this is the better version to get. I really like the combat system. I dig the changes. It's really nice. Graphically, alright, okay, it's been spruced up a tiny bit. It's just a bit brighter. It's a bit smoother and stuff, though. But it's not night and day stuff. It's more quality of life stuff as well. Yeah. Basically it though. It's kind of like if you missed it first time round, then here it is. If not, then again, V2 would do. Anyway, enough of my ramblings. Let's get back to the story. Who's me? Tenobashi. Whatever. Surname. She says, phew, I think that's all of them. You're a better fighter than you let on, see? Here, skilled hawk hides its talons and whatnot. It's getting late. Let's pick up Gizzy. Sigh. It's pretty inconvenient to have to connect to the internet using a wire through a public phone. Maybe I can build a few wireless devices and set them up around the city. If only I had the time. It's going to take me a while to shift through all this data I found. Oh, excuse me. Just sneeze just came on then. Christ, I'm so sorry, everybody. Let's see. Journal 11, month 27. The something of something has been born at something's Basilicon. Something month, something day. We gave the name something to the newly born something. Something month, something day. Something has learned a new ability. Decided to call this power something. 1 month, 31 day. It's over. Something is too powerful. Neither I nor something can manage it. I guess that's all that was in the record. I wonder if this is directly related to the state of the ruin that this nation is in. I need to go deeper. Hey, Neptunia, where are you? We're going home soon. Oh, Neptune's calling. Maybe it's best that I tell Neptune and Uzume about this when I am more certain about it. So with that, you never really find all the blanks and stuff. Like, you can piece it together and find out what's happened, really. You can kind of guess now, actually, what's the kind of thing, though, and you won't be far off. But yeah, it never really fills out that. It's just kind of like lets you fill in the gaps and stuff. Oh, it's Umio. Hey, were you able to find out about that crystal? Uzume, yes. The legitimacy of the share crystal has been verified. It's quite remarkable. I would have never have imagined a share crystal would be here. Now that's in my possession, I'll be heading back to you within the day. Who are you? Umio. Hey, Umio. That was bad, wasn't it? Nepsi, Gizzy, I need to head over to the nearby town to save Umio. Will you come with me? Did you seriously have to ask? Let's go. No, you guys get to see Umio now.
Can't we just hang out
So for those who don't know who Umio is, be prepared, right? Umio's not what you think, alright?
Around here somewhere.
Somewhere? He didn't tell you where he was?
Hey! Umio! Give us a shout if you're here!
I wish our communication didn't get cut short. It'd be cool if we found someone who could point us in the right direction.
I'm not sure rescue missions are ever that convenient.
You never know. A mysterious bystander might have been accompanying Umio when he was attacked. Maybe they both escaped. Then, while they're wandering around looking for us, we'll just happen to run into them. We'll be totally surprised at the coincidence, and like, both Uzume and her new pal totally won't be able to believe it, you know? Then, just like that, they'll lead us to where Umio is, and we'll like, beat up the meanie monsters that were bullying Umio. Umio's saved, and we'll find the share crystal, and we'll be totally super lucky like that. Oh. So, yeah, there's a small chance someone will appear to show us the way, right?
Uzume. Sorry, but what in the world was that thing you just turned into?
Oh, I think you're just imagining things.
No. I most definitely was not. You just transformed into some kind of valley girl from the 90s or something.
You were referring to yourself as Uzume in the third person, too.
You're hearing things. Or maybe there are monsters that can create illusions around here. Those crazy beasts.
Silly. Ridiculous. That's baby bug. Yeah, these are the things that she saves as well, the baby bugs. And then after the second story arc with the Golden Third, they're your enemies and you slaughter them all. So they're our friends in this dimension, but in the real one we kill them by the droves basically.
Someone actually came?
Sweet! Nice timing, baby bug.
Huh? Nice timing?
Oh, just something concerning us. More importantly, you seem a little riled up. Is it about Umio?
Yes, you're correct. Umio got attacked by a monster. Oh, and it's awful. I'll show you the way, so let's hurry over.
So obviously, if you've now discovered that the people that Uzume was referring to saving the baby bugs, then you can probably imagine that Umio is something quite similar as well. He's not one of these, but he's something just as mad. So, hint there for you.
See you two, just like I said, right?
I can't believe things turned out the way she imagined.
Me too, but I'm having a harder time getting over that Valley Girl transformation. She seems like she's trying to hide it, but...
Hey! What are you guys doing? I'm gonna leave you behind!
I'll show you the way! Please hurry! Whoa! Wait up!
So here we go.
Umio's in here?
Yes! My friends and I were originally using this place as a house. We happened to find something that looked like a share crystal in the far back, so we asked Umio to check if it was real. But while that was happening, a monster we've never seen before suddenly appeared. I really hope Umio is okay.
Okay, I understand the situation. So, was that share crystal the real deal?
Yes, of course. Umio is holding on to it right now, so the monster won't destroy it.
We'd better hurry and save him.
Gameplay, everybody, as we go into Coral Station. So, not everywhere is as desolate and destroyed as you may see. Okay, so I can't destroy them. I can destroy that.
You've got some guts to fight me!
My turn!
Can we get the end one? No, we can't. Okay. There's Ember and attacks.
Easy peasy.
Let's see if we've got some more combo attacks actually in a bit as well. So poison is of course a status effect. The affected character's HP will decrease at the start of each turn as their poison status will be displayed above both characters and their HP bar. Poison has a resistance and recovery value, and you increase these parameters with equipped items. Resistance affects the accumulation of poison. If it exceeds the value, the poison status will be contracted. Recovery is how much you recovered each turn. Your poison, which accumulates with 0. So basically, you can heal naturally over poison. Unlike Pokemon, where basically if you have no antidote or anything, though, you're fucked. Basically, I hate poison in Pokemon. It's like the worst thing ever. Especially out of battle is the worst because you'll take damage after every single step. Outrageous. Oh, Alex has just texted me. So Alex was on the range today, everybody, in the United States of Americas, shooting some guns, everybody. You know, like the things that, you know, that are like a dime a dozen over there. But it seems to be having fun, but he's back soon. Again, we'll be having a welcome back stream some point next week as well. Not sure what we're playing. I know we played a lot of PUBG before we went away, and they've had a new map as well. So I think maybe we might start that, or we might do something else. I know we're both getting a Space Hulk Deathwing later this month as well. It should be quite cool.
What should I do?
I mean, we're kind of Warhammer 40k fans at heart as well, but who isn't though? I mean, 40k is such a great universe, and I love the lore behind it as well. Yeah, we'll be getting that as well. That's been supposed to be coming out for such a long time, and it's finally coming out as well. Like, it's been on Steam for like the past almost two years now, almost as well. So that'll be fun. I mean, except for that, there's not really a lot that I kind of want. I mean, Detroit Become Human, I'm kind of looking forward to. Was a big fan of Fahrenheit. That was an amazing game. Wasn't too keen on Heavy Rain. Beyond Two Souls was okay. Didn't like the fact that your choices didn't really mean anything. The story was really good. And for Ellen Page, I don't really like Ellen Page, but she was really good in that. I mean, like, ridiculously fucking good. To the fact that if it was a film, you probably could have nominated it for an Academy Award. It was that good. Very good. And William Dafoe in it as well. It was very good. Obviously, because it was more of an interactive film than a game. You kind of imagine good performances, but I've played some very story-centric games which have had very poor acting and storytelling as well. So it's like Last of Us. Obviously, I didn't enjoy. But each to their own, though. Depends on how you want your story told. Last of Us to me felt like a Hollywood sort of take. So as a film, it would have been fine, but my story stuff, I like. With story, for me, I like a lot of mystery. I like a lot of sort of like second guessing, interpretation as well. And if not, I love a lot of padding. I know that sounds very dumb, but there's a lot of visual novel games I play where the padding itself means the fact that you'll appreciate the characters when shit hits the fan. Like, I'm playing Utuaro Very Demonio at the moment, and that's now the fact that I've had 30 odd hours of just mindless, just like, oh hey, blah 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 blah, and it's like, but now the stuff that thinks is actually bad things are happening, it makes you feel more attached to the characters, even though at the start I was kind of like, oh, for fuck's sake, just get on with it. Now I understand why they've done it, because now stuff's like there, like I'm like with characters that I thought, oh Christ, I might just get on. Like now I'm like, oh my god, I've just sit through loads of their pointless stuff, so please don't die. And Chaos Shard as well. This underrated gem I mentioned a couple of streams ago. You should play this game. It's incredible. It's made by the guys who make Steins Gate, and oh my word, what a game! Loads of padding again, but when stuff happens, it's great, and it's so much interpretation. It's just, I love a good story. Love a good story. So Uzume, are you pretty well acquainted with this baby bug? Nepsi, we're more than just acquaintances. These little guys are my allies too. Baby bugs are the most common monsters in this world. They live in herds in all sorts of places. They have a network between their herds too, so they often help me look for share crystals. In return, Miss Uzume protects us from the ferocious monsters. Wow, what a beautiful relationship. But you know, after looking at these baby bugs, I'm starting to feel a little hungry. Hungry? You eat baby bugs? Does everyone in your nation do that? Eek. Ew, no way, of course not. Well, at least I've never eaten one myself, but I've heard when you deep fry them in oil, they taste just like fried shrimp. If you ate me, I wouldn't be delicious at all. Miss Uzume, please save me. Fried shrimp, huh? That does sound pretty amazing. Hey, you do really taste like fried shrimp. Can I try a bite? Just a small one. Someone please save me. Slap, this being super hungry make people delusional because this baby bug is starting to look like a piece of fried shrimp. Hey, baby bug, can I call you fried shrimp? Fried gulp shrimp? Oh, I love that one. Tastes for appetizing nickname. Goodness, stop that, you two. She's scared. Can't you see how badly she's shaking? Oh, my bad. Kind of got carried away there. You mean you won't eat me? We swear we won't eat you, CPU's honor. Please, baby bug, lead the way to Umio. Stupid. Copper. Oh, it's like Minecraft again. Okay. I think we can quit them actually as well. The Mario Tube ship got hit in the back. So, as mentioned at the start of the stream, it is the Eurovision Song Contest tonight as well. I completely forgot. Normally each year I watch it religiously. It's the best bad TV of the year. I mean, the Eurovision Song Contest is shit, basically. But it's so bad, it's really entertaining.
You're surrounded.
But I said that on stream tonight, and I wasn't going to go back on that myself. I mean, hanging out with you guys is so much more fun than watching bloody Luxembourg give bloody like 12 points to Turkey or whatever the scoring system works anymore. That's like the best part though, isn't it? It's just all the scores where they just go to like all the countries, and then it's just that really awkward pause as well in between, where it's literally like, okay, so we're heading over to Hamburg on the scores. Hi Jeff, are you there? And it's just pause. It's like, hi Rodrigo, this is fucking it's stupid. So thank you for great Eurovision. You're fam #1. It's like, it's so cringy. But it's great TV though, because it's so cringeworthy shit. So. But I suppose I'll watch it on catch up, and it's the Formula 1 qualifying as well, which I know who's in the top 10, but I don't know who got pole though as well. So anyone who knows, please don't let me know in the chat. And if you do, then curse you. No, that's fine. It's cool. I mean, like, if you do, then we can chat Formula 1, and that's great because there's very, very little in this world that I enjoy more than chatting about things that I love. Like Formula 1 games, ice hockey at the moment, which is shaping up so well. I mean, I know I bang on about ice hockey quite a lot on streams. It's kind of like my new found love. I've always liked an interest in ice hockey, but it's only been this season that I've kind of properly religiously followed the entire season. And there's been a lot of real good feel-good stories and a lot of not feel-good stories. I mean, Vegas, first year in the NHL, the conference finals, the conference Stanley Cup finals. It's the semi-finals, basically. You win that, you go to the Stanley Cup final. First year. I know, obviously, it's all existing players who play for other teams. It doesn't matter. It's the first team. The first it's their first year. And it's unheard of. Normally, like, expansion teams do awful, as you expect, because obviously it's a new team, you wouldn't expect anything major. Ridiculous. And Pittsburgh, the current reigning 2-time champions, are out the Stanley Cup. Yes, get in. And they got beat by Washington, who always lose against them as well. And then, what else? Nashville Predators got beat by the Winnipeg Jets. And Nashville they were probably one of the favourites, if not the favourites, to win the Stanley Cup actually as well. And that's incredible. It just goes to show the fact that you can't ever judge anything though itself. Like, although the fact that my team, the Carolina Hurricanes, didn't make playoffs yet again though, but that's fine. I mean, like, you know, they played some really good hockey this year and they're in a good position itself. I mean, it's I don't support a team because they're the best team. I mean, if that was the case, then I'd support Tampa Bay or something like that. But no, it's and there's some good stuff. I just wish the same could be said for Formula 1. I mean, I love Formula 1, but it's so predictable. It's just the same whole Lewis Hamilton, Sebastian Vettel thing again. It's like, I mean, they're great drivers. They're absolutely, like, you know, they're hands down probably two of the best drivers in the world, and rightfully so. It's just boring. It's like the same things like over and over again. And it's like, you know, like even if it's like your favourite sports team or something, there has to be a point where you get bored of seeing like the same thing like over and over again. Like it's like, oh right, you win again, and it's like, it's, again, I'm not saying, oh, our team won, for fuck's sake, I like it when they lose. But like, you know, it's nice the fact that obviously, like, you know, there's like it's different winners and stuff in sports, and it shouldn't be like. But I know there's something special about a team or a sports person who can break records and go for multiple wins and stuff, and that's great, and that's a good story. But there does get a point. A bit like the whole Michael Phelps thing really pissed me off. Like where I remember watching. It was the London Olympics. And he got silver in a event, and it was some guy from some nation, like it wasn't for a very big one, and like he was ecstatic, and it was absolutely amazing for him, and all they banged on about was how Michael Phelps didn't get gold, and I was like, well, that's fucking so disrespectful to like this guy who's beat Michael Phelps for a gold medal, and yet you're not interviewing him. You're more interested because Michael Phelps didn't win for the fucking umpteenth time another fucking medal. He's got fucking a million of them anyway. Who gives a shit if he gets another one or not? He doesn't need to get any more ever again. And the fact that you're more focused on the fact that, oh, he didn't get one, and this instead of this guy who's done so well, he's actually beaten arguably the best Olympian ever to grace our planet, and it's just fucking, it's so made me so angry, and it's just. But that's a different topic for another day. But it's just, I don't know how we got onto this topic anyway. The player I have to mention, yeah, I got into sports. See, work out. I don't know. Yeah, another instructions not included stream, everybody. Off topic, yet again. I mean, like, it wouldn't be an instruction not included stream if I didn't. Oh, it's a public phone. I'm sorry, could you two wait here for a moment? What's up with that? It's not like we don't have a public phone back home. She's probably trying to get on the net. You need to use a public phone or external terminal to access it from the outside, after all. So we're going to connect up our little BT Wires home hub. We'll just get the end gear with this cable. There, that should do it. My goodness, it looks like I can get to the city's management server from here. Security is about a decade old too. Good, I'm in. Most of the data's broken. Oh, but what's this? Something month, something day. Something has been released from something, even though we were first. It's not looking good. Something month, something day. In order to compete against something, we'll be releasing something. But the release is too late. We can't change the course of events. Someone, please say something. This is all the data I found, but I wonder if the person who wrote this journal is the same person from before. Hey, Gearsy, what are you doing? Let's keep moving. So, sorry, I'll be right there. The plot thickens, everybody. The subtext is strong for this one. As we get this.
Wonder what's inside.
Shiba is! Can we equip them, actually? Playroom. We're not saved yet. Oh no, auto saves on this one, doesn't it? Okay. Yes, another handy feature, but then again, even though this auto saves, which is a nice handy feature, you can only have one save slot. So if you're thinking of doing multiple playthroughs, or say you miss something for the true ending as well, tough. All again. So it's kind of one of them things where it's good in the fact that you never have to worry about manually saving, which is kind of a pain actually in most RPG games. But it's also nice, but it's also pain because also if you miss anything, tough what? Outfit. Sailor uniform. Oh yeah, it's surfing, isn't it? Dog is. Okay, anyway. Anywho, let's go over to the event. Over here! Miss Ume is finally here! The Chas! What a name! We'll be safe now! Who are those two? Yeah, who are they? He says Boogie. Wow, there's a bustling boss of baby bugs. Amazing, this might be the first time I've seen so many baby bugs in one place. Looks like they're all about 30 in all. Sorry to keep everyone waiting. Where's Umio? Umio distracted the monster, then escaped over that way. Please hurry and save him before he ends up being eaten. Little doggies as well there. Did you see them, everybody? You baby bugs are pretty tough to wait around out here, even though it's so dangerous. Thank you all very much. Ah, shucks, it's nothing. Please be careful. Some of those baddies look really strong, says the Chaz. No need to worry. I got these two super buff CPUs to help me out. That's right. With me and Netgear here, those unruly monsters won't stand a chance. Yes, please leave it to us. Anyway, baby bugs, that's the situation. So hide out in a safe place, and once it's all over, we'll call for you. So off we go. Yikes, what's happening? There are so many monsters. So, these are the punks that jumped Umio. I kind of thought there'd be more ripped. Oh well, they'll go down easy. Miss Uzume, can you really defeat them? I think you already know the answer to that one, baby bug. Let's see, Gizzy, let's go. So we're going to go for a boss. Oh, it's like a Pokemon. Looks like that. I forgot the name of the weird goddess dog thing. I don't know. I'm not going to embarrass myself anymore. It looks like a Pokemon, basically. Shit. So that didn't do much. Uniceldius. Crap. We've got, aha! Corporation. Try best. Okay. So can we do special yet? No, we can't do form. HD. More defense, wait. Let's get some more stuff. Try burst. Okay, more defense as well.
I'll end this all.
Corporation, try burst with 2. combo.
Don't mess with me.
Shockwave roll. Shit, that thing is just not going down at all.
What should I do?
Operation, tri-burst. Like that. Oh, slash power edge.
Please do now.
I've been waiting.
Cross combination, there we go.
I'm gonna beat you up.
Thing's tough, I get it. I thought it was pretty hard to attack, but that bastard's got a physical barrier. Those wings are looking pretty suspicious. If I were to position myself in front and punch it, I might break him. Okay, so can we... Defense. Shit, son. Fuck! How much bloody attack is it taking? Okay. So let's use an item. Oh no, I can't because it's AP in it. Shit.
My turn. Don't mess with me.
I'll be serious. Here I go.
I've been waiting.
Restores 1 HP. Oh, it's slightly.
You need this more than I do.
It's fine. Okay. Attacking weaknesses. Enemies will become angry more easily towards characters that attack their weaknesses, incur parts break, or heal others. It's also possible to make anger occur more easily with skills that have to provoke effects. Jesus Christ. Okay. Can we do that? No, we can't. Alright, the enemy's barriers disappeared. Now it's the time to strike back, everyone.
I'm a force
Okay,
of
so this is
fury.
gonna die, maybe?
You're in the way.
Christ. Took a bit more damage off.
Ouch! What should I do?
Can we do that yet? No, we can't. We're gonna wait.
My turn.
There we go. We're gonna team up together, everybody, and we're gonna, as you get a upskirt panty shot right there.
From
So.
here. I'll cut my way to the future.
I don't know why. You just do, basically. So
Sorry, slash and dash.
Japan, basically. Japan, everybody. Shit, it's almost dead.
You get me later.
Dead.
Well, hey, I'm the protagonist. Of course I'd win.
That's true.
Level up.
Boom, level
I
15.
think I'm a little closer to Neptune now.
Level 15 as well.
Did it. I leveled
Uzumaki gets level 13. maybe? 14, so she's not far behind now.
That should be the last of them.
I think you're right. Since there aren't any more monsters around, we should be able to look for Umio freely now.
Hey, what's up with this Umio guy anyway? He's always calling Uzume with that mega classy voice of his. He's probably so handsome.
Umio, are you okay?
Yes, I'm all right. I apologize. I've caused you such unnecessary trouble.
Oh, cut it out, Umio. I'm just glad you're here. I have some friends that want to meet you.
Ready, everybody? Ready for Umio?
Friends that wish to meet me?
Nepsi, Gearsy, come over here. I have someone I want to introduce you to. Well, come on already.
There he is.
This is Umio.
What? A fish man? With a seriously stoic face?
The gap between his smooth voice and wild appearance is astounding.
Umio's great. He's so dumb.
So you are the people Uzume wished to introduce to me. First, allow me to thank you for coming here to rescue me. I am eternally grateful.
Despite his fishy appearance, his voice is godly, and his lines are so refined and smooth.
Isn't he adorable?
Adore? Yeah! Don't you think he could be like a super adorable leisurely mascot character? If he was made into a cell phone strap, Uzume totally thinks it would get popular. Neptunia, do you think he's adorable?
No, not in the slightest.
Uzume, you're doing it again.
Oh!
So, yeah, that's what's up.
That being said, it is a first for me to see humans other than Uzume. I had come to believe they were all wiped out.
A first? Wiped out?
It looks as if these two young ladies have yet to comprehend the gravity of our situation. Before it returns, let us move to a safer area. We can converse there.
So great how the fact that he's supposed to be some super serious character, and he will always tell you like, oh shit's gone down and stuff though, and he's, as this story arc progresses, like he's always the one to basically say like, oh no, like stuff's gone like really bad, and stuff does go quite south quite quickly after this, but it's always spoken from a fish, a man with a fish. It's, oh shit, no. And the fact that his voice is like super suave as well.
Before
Great.
it returns? What does that mean?
It would appear we were not quick enough in our exit. It must have caught wind of us and returned.
Steve from accounting again.
This guy is... It's the one we failed to finish off! Why is it here?
I can only guess, but perhaps it ran away from us and ended up here in the city.
Damn it! I'm so sorry, Umio. It was because of my negligence that this all happened.
There is no time for that now. The opponent is wounded. Uzume, can you finish this?
Of course!
Here we go. Powering up. Kick its ass. I hope for last time.
I'm gonna end our fated relationship here and now.
Uzume Tomonashi. Said it right that time, didn't I? So, okay, so state switch set leader. Okay.
Just watch me, Umio. This
Here
time
we go.
I'm gonna defeat that doggy. What should I do?
Got any AP? No, I don't know. Goes on her and attack. Then we're gonna wait.
Ouch! Spiral Dream!
Do I want it? Fine.
Huh. Don't joke with me!
It's my turn! Prepare yourself!
I'll nip you all up.
Yeah, we can't do that because obviously she's in HDD or something. No worries. Let's combination. Christ, there's loads of damage. Yeah.
Spiral Dream! Here I go!
Leave this to me!
Oh yeah, I've forgotten. Net gets a healer, isn't she? So, that's handy.
I won't back down! Mirage dance!
As you can see, she's not that strong, but I completely forgot she can heal. Sounds really dumb saying it out loud, but I completely forgot actually. Stats effects: paralysis. Paralysis is a stats effect. Affected character will be unable to move during their turn, and their turn will end. The paralysis stats will be displayed above both the character and the HP bar. Paralysis has a resistance and recovery value, and you can increase these parameters with equipment items. Resistance affects the accumulation of paralysis, and if it exceeds the value of the paralysis, the statuses will be contracted. Recovery refers to how much is recovered every turn after you gain the paralysis status. Once accumulation becomes 0, it will actually heal. Do you understand the paralysis?
Oh, nephew, all up.
Attack!
Spiral Dream!
Oh, last attack, that's it, dead now.
Don't joke with me!
Hey everybody, he dead. That's the end of this guy.
It's a victory for hope, dreams, and the latest technology!
Cool.
Yippee! We won! An amazing victory! It was a super easy victory thanks to you two being here.
That giant and I can finally duke it out without being bothered by that stupid mutt.
Thank you so much, Miss Uzume!
We didn't know what we'd do when it appeared.
How can we ever thank you all?
Hey, it's no big deal. You guys found a share crystal for me after all.
Uzume, here. This is what the baby bugs discovered.
Thanks, everyone.
Let us return for now. I'm sure you are all tired.
All that for one share crystal, everybody. Ooh, who was that, everybody? Who was that? Shit gone down. Okay. So we're going to go back to the player room, everybody. Let's see what's new. There we go. Memories. What have we got? Pictures, sound, events, movies. What pictures? Key visual. There. Skills. CPU. Okay, let's go. Wow! Zoom in. Zoom out. Backdrop. So none of them. Okay, so config. I think that's about it. So that's cool. I think that's pretty much a good opportunity to end the stream actually as well. So thank you everybody for joining me tonight. It's been an absolute blast. I do apologise for the fact that I've not spoken much though, but again I just wanted the game to do the talking for me itself. But hopefully you've enjoyed our stream. I mean I've enjoyed tonight. I mean it's Hyperdimension, so how could I not? So yeah, again my opinions are, if the people are interested in picking this up, if they've already played the original V2, I would probably say no. I mean, I like the new combat system. I think it's really cool. Graphically, yeah, it's a bit better. Not night and day, just a bit improved itself. And the combat and the difficulty is so easy, ridiculous. I mean, like, I like an easy ride, but this is a bit too easy for me itself. But yeah, we will be back with this. This is going to be our next main stream and, well, I mean, series anyway itself. So we'll hopefully be back. It might be tomorrow, it might be the day after, you never know. So if you want to find out, then check us out on Twitter, it's twitter.com/anyplays, and we will certainly give you the heads up when we're next being live as well. So again, everybody, thank you ever so much. And if you are new to the stream, then give us a follow, it goes an absolute long way as well. So I depart with those ever so familiar words of enjoy the rest of your day, evening or night, or wherever you may be in the wonderful world we live in. Until then, everybody, stay safe and have fun.